Alright, man, we live in the wreck. We live in the wreck. Welcome to Smut Free TV, Rockstar 2800, your host, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. If you haven't already become a member, turn on the notifications, tap that bell, smash that like button, follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets, no cap. Alright, man. Let's get people up in here. You already know today, Keefe D trial started. The Keefe D trial started. You know what I'm saying? And it's going down. Mob James, Reggie Wright pulled up to take the stand. And we have to see what we have in store for us, right? We don't know what's going on. And it's a whole bunch of other news as well. Blueface done had a baby. Whack. Uh, Whack in the 6ix9ine interview that he did might be entered in Lil Durk's case, right? So we gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into this and start this off nice, man. See what's going on with this case. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna play some of this. I think Mob James testifies first, and then we're gonna get to Reggie Wright. But like I said, share the live right now. Let everybody know what's happening. We live on Smut Free TV, Rockstar 2800. Let's get into this case.
State, who's your next witness?
James McDonald.
McDonald.
Like, damn.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
James McDonald. JAMES MCDONALD.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Mr. Paul, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McDonald, it's fair to say that you're here because of a court order. Is that right?
Right.
That you didn't volunteer to come or anything like that?
Not at all.
Okay. But you were instructed by a court that you had to attend.
Yes.
I want to ask you about September 7th, 1996. Were you at Club 662?
Yes.
What was Club 662?
It was a club that Suge bought, and we operated it. When he opened, I was head of security through the neighborhood. Just a place to go and hang out.
Did the number 662 mean anything?
Well, to the new guys, that was part of our neighborhood, 662,
Okay.
MOB.
Okay, MOB. And when you say MOB, there used to be before Apple iPhones and those types of things, when you had to have landlines and you pressed numbers, 662, there would be letters under those numbers, and M and O would be under 6. Is that right?
Right.
And B would be under 2?
Yes.
So 662 would be MOB.
Yes.
Okay. When you talk about Suge, are you talking about Suge Knight?
Yes, sir.
How did you know Suge?
He lived in my neighborhood.
And is that in Compton?
Yes.
When you were at Club 662, you said you were head of security.
Yes.
Was somebody by the name of Reggie Wright Jr. there with you?
Not at that time.
No.
No.
When was he with you?
I got out of prison in 1988. She came and got me in 1988, like 4 days from coming home. Started another company, Burn Hill Records. Then Death Row Records came. Soon as Death Row was launched, Reggie came a few months after that.
Okay, so we're talking about the start of Death Row Records. Reggie wasn't part of Death Row Records initially, but you were.
Yes.
And then Suge Knight, was he the boss of Death Row Records?
Yes.
Was Suge from the same neighborhood?
From the mob?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Suge was, he was guilty by association.
Okay.
He wasn't from the neighborhood. He lived in the neighborhood. We looked at him as somebody from the neighborhood. When he started Death Row and started to recruit us, then yes, he's from the hood.
So I guess there's a difference between living in a certain, on a certain street versus being from the hood.
Yeah.
This is nasty work. This is nasty work right here, right? So he basically validating that Suge ain't a real blood. He just lived in the neighborhood. He got some money, so we accepted him. Yeah, so he from the hood now. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those ones. Like, I see this all the time, man. People with the money able to buy themselves in these neighborhoods. They've been doing it for years, as you can see. Let's keep it rocking and rolling though.
And how would you describe that difference?
I look at it, you have three different type of friends in the neighborhood. You got gang members, you got gang bangers, and you got men that just guilty by association from living in that area.
And can you tell me what the difference between a gang member and a gang banger is?
A gang member hangs out. A gang banger handles his business, put in work, do what the gang do.
And what was your role with Death Row?
I was the guy that if something happened, she would have you take care of that. Like Snoop Dogg trial, there was issues up there. I was sent up there to make sure those problems didn't happen again.
And are those problems, and I'm not asking you to get into specifics, but are those problems meaning issues with other people who might be gangbanging or might be trying to threaten folks? That
Correct, yes.
And you were somebody that Suge relied on to be able to protect his roster of music artists and other things like that.
Correct.
And after you were asked to help out with Snoop, did Snoop have any other problems?
No, we didn't have one issue at court.
Now, I'm going to ask you, fast forward a little bit, to, were you familiar with the Southside Compton Crips?
Yes.
Would you say they were somebody you were in alliance with or a rivalry with?
Right.
Okay. And would sometimes those that rivalry get violent?
Anytime you're dealing with the gang life, it's going to be violence at any given time.
Are you familiar with somebody by the name that went by the name of Tupac Shakur?
Yes.
How are you familiar with Tupac?
He was assigned to Death Row.
And when he was signed with Death Row, would he also hang out with you guys?
He hung with my brother now. Yeah. Not me.
Who is your brother?
Alton McDonald, Buntry Ave.
He went by Buntry?
Yeah.
Now, during this time, is it fair to say that Mr. Shakur had an issue with rappers from the East Coast?
I think Tupac inherited the beef between Suge Knight and Puck.
Okay, that was your perspective of it.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And we all felt some of us fell victim to it because we allowed ourselves to be a part of the BS, should I say. And that was a situation between record companies, not gangs. So technically it wasn't our business. But when you had 20 men just fresh out of prison and didn't have a way of getting the things they wanted, getting a paycheck from Suge, we did almost anything and everything to get that paycheck.
Now, was there another gang that was associated with Bad Boy Records, the East Coast record company that Puffy had?
The only one I know of is Southside.
And did that escalate the tension between Mob Piru and Southside?
At the time, there was no at war, it was peace. And when the two record companies got into it, Bad Boy went to Keefe D now, and Suge came to us. So that intertwined everything, and we had issues.
Do you recall any instances that you were at where there were those issues manifested itself in terms of violence?
Are you serious? Don't ask me that right here. I can't say that on both sides. When each neighborhood met each other, there was a lot of tension. I'd say that.
Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about September 7th, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in Las Vegas on September 7th of 1996?
Yes.
Why were you in Las Vegas?
To run the security at 662, we were having issues with individuals that said that they were coming for whatever reason they was coming for and to come to 662. My job was to not let that happen.
Similar to the kind of security you were asked to apply in the whole Snoop Dogg situation.
It didn't have nothing to do with Snoop Dogg. It was, everybody came, well, Suge and Bunch of them, his entourage, everybody went for the fight. My job and all of my people were there to make sure nothing funny happened at 662. So we were the fall guys. So if something happened, we was the one that's gonna go to jail for it. Prepared to do that. So nobody else was gonna come up there and disrupt it in that manner. But if anybody remember that night, it was so many Metro and everybody there. No, neither side could have did anything. So it was calm, it was peaceful.
So when you say there's so much Metro there, you're talking about so much Metro at Club 662?
It was police all over the place.
Now you said you were there to be on the lookout for something. What were you?
You said I was on the lookout for nothing.
I apologize. You were there. You were there in order to ensure there weren't any problems. Is that fair?
To make sure everything was good.
And because you had heard there might be some issues.
Correct.
And what were the issues that you were concerned about?
Individuals.
I don't know if it's me, man, but is this a Vlad interview all over again? This is a Vlad TV interview all over again. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. This is nasty work, all right? But we've been knew about Mob James and his affiliation with Death Row, Suge Knight, and his involvement in this whole Tupac thing. I think he said some real stuff though, saying that this was a beef between record labels. This had nothing to do with street gangs, but they were doing anything by any means to get that paycheck, man, and being loyal to get that paycheck, right? So, yeah, so just pay attention to the testimony. You know what I'm saying? Testimony is crazy. It's gonna really show you who these people are. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna really decipher what this case is gonna come down to, right? In the end. Like I said, this Mob James on the stand, right? And I think, like they said in the beginning, uh, he was subpoenaed. This is not voluntarily. You know what I'm saying? He was subpoenaed to get on the stand. He had no choice but to come get on the stand. And after this, Reggie Wright will be taking a stand. Yes, Reggie Wright, right hand man, will be taking a stand on Keefe D. So let's get into it, man. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. You now tuned in to Smut Free TV. Get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? Share the stream. Let everybody know you rocking Rockstar 2800 right now. Let's go.
Was coming up there, creating an issue we was having with different sides of from with Crips, period.
So you were worried about Crips. Not worried, I'm sorry. You were there providing security to ensure that Crips did not initiate any violence at Club 666.
Not just Crips, that nothing would happen.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. And then when you were there, was Reggie Wright Jr. with you that night at September 7th, 1996 at Club 662?
Yes.
What was Reggie doing there?
Reggie's job was to watch me and make sure I don't get in trouble. Everybody knew how I was. So Reggie, everybody else went to the fights. Reggie was there to watch me with the people that was there.
And I'm guessing that you were not the only person there making sure there wasn't any problems at Club 662.
I'm positive it was 30, 45 rooms there.
And again, that was to make sure that there wasn't any violence that occurred at Club 662.
Right.
When at some point that night, do you learn that Tupac or Suge had been shot?
That night, yes.
Can you tell me how you learned about that?
Well, people was coming back and was explaining that Tupac and Suge just got shot. Everybody was in a uproar. A lot of people started leaving, trying to get over there on Cobalt. We couldn't leave because we didn't pay to do this here. It wasn't too long after people started coming back, like Haron came back and went to the hospital. The majority of the people was leaving and then coming back because that night they said Tupac was going to be all right. And even Suge came back with a little bandage on his head. And we thought everything was good. People kept partying.
So, and when Suge came back, you said he had a bandage on his head. But
the dude said he got shot, but he was grazed, a little scar, but nothing penetrated.
Some people would describe being shot in the head even
Well,
slightly.
He described it as that.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
All right. So when you find out, well, let me ask you this: was Reggie with you when you found out that Tupac and Suge were shot?
Yes.
And did it appear to you in any way that Reggie Wright Jr. was coordinating the murder of Tupac Shakur?
Impossible.
I mean, and I say this because you're aware that there have been some conspiracy theories that Reggie Wright Jr. is responsible for the murder of Tupac.
And it's so not true. His father was implicated, and his father had something to do with it. Reggie Wright used to be a police officer. And here again, I've been knowing Reggie Wright over 50 years. His daddy, as a police officer, patrolling my neighborhood. He done took me to jail many times when I messed up. If Reggie killed Tupac, then Death Row is over with. Tupac was the money source. Tupac was that guy at Death Row. So Reggie would have had a problem if he would have did that. And Suge, I truly believe Suge would have opened his mouth if Reggie betrayed him like that. So people say what they want to say.
After that night, do you stick around in Las Vegas or do you go back to Compton?
Well, I stayed in Vegas and we left that morning because we knew we was gonna have neighborhood issues, and everybody left and went back to company.
Why were you thinking you might have neighborhood issues?
Well, you asking me some. The issues that we was having was heated, and Compton was on fire at the time, and things were happening. And me personally, staying in Vegas wasn't worth it. That man in the hospital, it's time to go and protect your home front and be prepared for whatever happened there. You know what I'm saying? Like the other side was being prepared and was prepared to do things because Orlando got beat up in there. And that's something you don't tolerate. So you was gonna get some repercussions from that and everything else that was going on. So living this life, you gotta be ready. If you're not, you might as well just lay down.
Now, you weren't there for the
Hey, that nigga, you see Keefe D? He looking like, what is you talking about? Why are you telling these people all this stuff? They don't need to know that. Hey, did I kill him or what? That's all I need you to say, Mob James. Hey, don't say nothing else, because now you building a whole story about what's going on in Compton at this time. Niggas beefing, warring. Like, come on, man. This is nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. So he is forced to be there. He was subpoenaed. He was not voluntarily. So right now he's basically building up for whatever. But I don't think he's telling on Keefe D. He's really there on Keefe D's behalf, but he has no choice but to get on the stand and tell his side of whatever story. To me, it's just like, look, next question. I don't even want to answer this. Let's get into, hey, y'all think, okay, then I'm gone. But he keep talking. You know what I'm saying? He trying, I know, right? But he's saying it all. You ain't never lost outside. This nigga saying it all, gang. All right, man, let's keep it going.
beating of Orlando Anderson at the MGM, were you?
I was.
Yeah, like we talked earlier, you were at 662.
Yeah.
But are you aware of why Orlando was targeted?
I'm aware of a lot of things. Things that was going on. People ain't talked about it in 30 years. Today ain't one of them. I don't mean to be funny, but here's the thing. A lot of things happened that night. A lot of things happened weeks and weeks after that night. Me or anybody else bringing up the dead is wrong. A lot of people got hurt behind this situation in itself. Living the life in how we lived in Compton is one thing. You bring back all of the guys that made it, like me, I'm 61 years old now, to rehash and relive this situation again. I told every attorney in here that tried to get me to come here, you better treat me as a hostile witness. And I think that's where I'm about to go now, because you're asking me questions. I can't answer those questions.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Then I'm not going to speak on Orlando. Let me ask you something about yourself. There was a rumor that Tupac had knocked you out.
What does he mean by that? What does he mean by treat me as a hostile witness? Please, chat. Somebody in the chat tell me what that means. Why would he say that? Why would he say, I told every lawyer in here to treat me as a hostile witness? Please, somebody, please tell me in the chat, what does that mean? Hostile witness? So are you a witness or are you not, gang? Like, are you testifying against this man or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty work. I'm just letting y'all know this is nasty work. They and they sit they in a different space. Yeah, all right, man. Whatever. All right, let's keep it going.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Then I'm not going to speak on Orlando. Let me ask you something about yourself. There was a rumor that Tupac had knocked you out one time.
I'd have killed him.
That would have been your response if that happened.
Yeah, I'm being honest with you and everybody else. I said it on my podcast show. Him, Suge, and my brother. I'd have shot all three of them if he touched me.
Why
That's
is
how I was living.
why is that?
That's what I was back then.
And so, is it fair to say that your reputation and your standing in the neighborhood would require you to do something if you're going to get punked by somebody like Tupac?
You don't have a choice, or you can't be there.
I'm sorry. We're doing some side talking.
Oh,
Can you- no,
So this is nasty work, all right? So the lawyer asked, it was a rumor that Tupac knocked you out. He said he would have killed him. This guy is crazy. Oh, me. He said I would have killed him. I would have killed Suge, Reggie, all of them. All of them. Who says that, gang, on the stand? People just be too honest sometimes, man. It's okay to lie, man. You ain't gotta tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. These guys is nasty work, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Thumbs up, man. Give this content thumbs up. Like, share it, man. Let's go crazy with the content. Super chat, show some love. Let's keep it rocking and rolling.
that's my fault. I asked, would being in the life that you were, if somebody like Tupac is punking you, like by punching you in the face or something like that, you would have to retaliate, or you would lose your place in the neighborhood.
You would have to go back home and fight everybody that called you a punk. You would have to go. There's some rules that you roll with, and some rules you just gotta handle. Certain things need to be dealt with, adjusted, living that life. And when I was living that life, it wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. It wasn't no, oh, you get a pass. No, I was shot him, to be honest.
So then you had mentioned, I'm not going to ask you to go into any specifics, but you had mentioned that after what happened here in Las Vegas, there were issues between the neighborhoods. How long did that last? Was it like, all right, one day we're good, everything's done, or did it last for longer than that?
No, it was tension in the air for quite a long time, until I guess both sides, and he might agree, just said, let that shit go. Because it really wasn't our beef. This was between Suge Knight and Keefe D. And people put themselves in situations like myself. I'm guilty as everybody else. Like myself, I put myself in a situation to protect something and somebody that didn't have nothing to do with me. I did it for a paycheck. I did it on some just because. I'm older now. I get it. But we did things for all the wrong reasons at that time, in them days.
Of course, indulgence.
All right, man. I think that's telling. I think that's telling right there, man. I think him saying that, hey man, this wasn't between me, this was between Suge Knight and Keefe D. No, that's not what you're supposed to be saying. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you're supposed to be saying. You're supposed to say you don't know Keefe D, You don't know nothing about nothing. Keefe D was doing. I don't know, Your Honor. I can't tell you nothing what was going on. Like Mob is definitely helping with the character of this case. Let's go.
Your Honor, Steve will pass the witness.
Okay. Cross-examination, Mr. Sims.
Sir, have you ever met me?
Excuse me?
Have you ever met me before?
No,
Have you ever spoken to the district attorneys prior to your testimony here today?
once.
And is that what you're referring to is the time that you told them, like, hey, any attorney here is better treat me as hostile because...
Yeah, I told him I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Now, a couple questions for you, sir. This is more for clarification. So on the night of the murder, you were working as the head of security for 662.
Yes.
Explain for us a little bit about the club. Was that Shook's club or was it somebody else's club?
Sure, to my understanding.
Okay. And when you were there as head of security, were you there, had you worked there as head of security prior to this particular night?
We did an event there once before. Yeah, same thing.
Okay. And on this particular night, was this an event like some type of fundraiser or something for police officers or anything like that? Do you recall what the event was for?
We wouldn't have been there.
Okay.
No.
What was the reason for the event?
It was Mike Tyson fight. Tyson was coming back. Tupac was supposed to perform like other people, and we was there for that.
Okay. Can you describe for us how big the club is so that we can...
30 years ago, a little bit bigger than this room.
So it's relatively, it's not like a two-story, it's
No,
not,
it's
you know.
small.
All right. And in terms of the club itself, you were there and you were sharing with us that there were other people that were there.
Yes.
Law enforcement as well as, I don't know, people from your side of town.
Oh, law enforcement was outside. The Metro was saying, why y'all put words in my mouth?
Sure.
They were outside.
Okay.
We were on the inside. Wasn't no law enforcement mingling with us.
So as far as you know, law enforcement wasn't hired by Reggie Wright to provide additional security?
No, this was
Club
Metro
662?
posted up all over the place.
And so they were there specifically just like what, harass or just send a warning or what?
No, they were there. Like when you have events in Las Vegas, everybody knows. You're going to see Metro here, every block.
Yeah.
They was posted up, which they do all the time.
But you're telling me that as head of security, you do not know or you don't believe that Reggie Wright hired the Metro officers to come
I know
in?
for a fact he didn't hire the Metro Police.
Do you know how many people were on the payroll that night from your security team?
Well, y'all do paperwork different than we did. Our paperwork was getting cash money. Our paperwork was what they call under the table. We had at least 30, 40 of my homeboys there. Reggie Wright Jr. and his security, his company, the people work for him, didn't have nothing to do with what Shield paid us for working. So that was two different entities, Reggie and Shield. The homies was there for Shield night. Reggie Wright hired his company to watch over Shield night people.
Right.
So his security did like the right thing. My security did what they ain't gonna do. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
The police gonna walk you out of there.
Mhm.
We gonna drag you out of there. So it was a difference, but not on the same paper.
Sure. And once again, the intent was to protect 662, right? To protect the club, protect the patrons that were going to go there, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of your knowledge of what happened on that night, fair to say you weren't present when the shots had rung out.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. And your testimony is that you had heard from other people initially that, hey, Tupac had been shot.
Yes.
And you had thought maybe other people were maybe relieved, thinking like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. He's gonna be okay.
That's what came back to 662. People that went to the scene, and everybody said Tupac was talking. So everybody came back to the club saying he's gonna be all right. So people just went back to, me.
Right. Now, in terms of the that night, you go back to Compton. You live in Compton.
Yes.
You still live in Compton?
No.
At the time you live in Compton, you go back to Compton, and you tell us that there was a lot of tension. Can you describe that for us when you went back in terms of what kind of tension we're talking about?
You sure you want me to answer that?
Is it going to be graphic?
No, I ain't gonna. I got to raise the word, but you asking me a question. I don't. And what I explained to them, I don't want to send him to prison.
Sure.
Even though we don't like each other.
Sure.
I don't want to send you to prison. So that's why I'm here where I'm at and the way I am, because I've changed my life. I'm raising my grandkids, teaching them never to be like their papa. And here I am explaining to people what I used to be. And I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that at all. And you asking me questions that can hurt him. And like I told them, I'm trying to avoid to answer the questions that they might look at me and say, something is wrong.
Well, let me put it this way. Let me help you out with this.
Thank you.
So these people right here.
So yeah, like he's saying he doesn't want to incriminate this man. He doesn't want to hurt this man. But he's talking, he's telling the story, he's corroborating the whole storyline. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not looking good. I don't know nothing. I don't remember nothing. That was 30, 40 years ago. I'm done with that. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? What am I here for? I'm 60 years old. Why am I on the stand after 30, 40 years, man? You know what I'm saying? And I don't got nothing to do with it yet. Like, why am I here, bro? All he's here for is to corroborate any story that they might have heard that they could pin on Keefe. That they could make Keefe look away. That's the only way. That's the only way, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's looking nasty, I ain't gonna lie. Reggie Wright is up next to take the stand. I can't wait to see what he has to say. If you're tuned in right now, we live right now, Smut Free TV. We just turned on the room on Clubhouse. So if you want to join the conversation, come in the room, look for Smut Free TV in the hallway. We are going over this Keefe D trial, man. Like I said, Mob James is on the stand right now and has a lot to say. He just said he's not trying to incriminate this man, but he's over here putting together a whole storyline for these people. This is nasty work. Let's go.
What they want to know from you is, did you see who shot Tupac?
I told you no.
Correct. So outside of that question, right, the next question I'm asking you is, when you went back to Compton, was it like a Southside Crip shoots a Pyro Blood, and then a Pyro Blood shoots a Southside Crip? Is that the tension that we're talking about?
Do I answer this?
That's a straightforward question. It's a yes or no answer.
Okay.
Did you see that?
When I was a part of that life, I was a part of that. And I was, no, because you asking something that's gonna hurt this dude. And okay, let me stop.
And once again, I want to emphasize.
When we got back to Compton,
Okay.
it was a gang war. People were getting hurt.
Okay.
People was being sought. People were looking for certain individuals from his neighborhood,
Okay.
as well they did mine.
Okay.
But Orlando, him, and certain other people were being sought because people wanted to kill them.
Sure. Were they the only ones that they wanted to kill?
Am I the only one up in here? No, they weren't the only one.
Okay.
It's his neighborhood in particular.
That's right.
But they were the main subjects of of a gang war. It was in the middle, such
Sure.
as me.
So you're telling us that people back home somehow had some type of information that said that that guy, as a bunch of other people, were involved in what?
In the murder of Tupac.
Okay, but my question to you,
Stop.
can you focus on me for a second, sir?
Yeah, I will.
And I apologize. I just want to make sure that we're clear, okay, for these people. In terms of that information, none of those people were there, right?
What is going on? He's grabbing his head. He's talking, mumbling. He's mad. He's frustrated. He probably hangry. He ain't ate. He hangry. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you 60 years old. It was thugging. It was thugging. Now you got to get back on the stand and damn near throw it all away, man. All them thugging. Yeah. Nah, but I don't think Mob James is helping this case. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't think he's helping it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to listen on. But you know, he keep on saying y'all was in the middle of a gang war and all. No, you supposed to say it was all fake. It was all fake. It wasn't real. Not that we was really in a gang war and everybody died and men and he was the main subject of the gang war. Man, if niggas ain't telling nowadays, I don't know what to tell. This is nasty work, man. Okay? People, everybody got their own definition of not telling. Oh, I didn't tell. I'm not trying to tell. Niggas is telling, gang. Hey, listen, kids, go to school. Please don't gang bang. Please don't become one of these niggas, because you're going to be 60 years old on the stand, frustrated. Why you got to be in this courtroom? Because you was involved in all type of dumb shit. Now you want to get on here and cop out, man. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Mob James got immunity. I just wouldn't be surprised if he had immunity. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit he on right now, he trying not to tell, but he telling everything. It's nasty work. Let's keep it going.
What people you be speaking on? The people that was already in the neighborhood, or the people that left Las Vegas that same night Tupac was shot to go home, bear their arms, and go to somebody else's neighborhood to look for somebody? They had to pay it back.
So once again, my question to you is that the information that I'm asking about is the people that back home, you're saying were eyewitnesses to this?
How could people back home be eyewitnesses to something that happened in Vegas? No, that's not what I'm saying.
The people that were here in listen to my question, sir. The people that were here in Las Vegas, you're telling me were eyewitnesses to what happened and went back home. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you, the people that was at 662.
Just answer my question, sir. Yes or no?
I can't
Is it
answer
a yes
that
or no?
without a what you call it. You trying to tell me to say something that you're not going to understand. If you let me explain to you.
No, answer my question.
I'm not answering nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. McDonald, focus for a second.
No, I am focused. Very
Focus on this. My question to you is this. You didn't know what happened that night because you weren't there.
I was at 662.
Right. You know who that was there.
I know everybody that was there.
Okay. Like who?
Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping. I'm not going to explain that. I can't answer that.
Okay, let me ask you this next question then. You are telling us that people back in Compton, for some reason, knew what happened here in Las Vegas.
A phone conversation. People found out when people left Las Vegas the same night Tupac was shot, went straight back to Compton. It only takes 3.5 hours to get home.
Sure.
Yes, it wasn't a problem for people to find out what happened. No problem at all.
They got on their phones, they texted people, they let them know what happened here on the night of the shooting.
Yeah. They had walkie-talkies, they had all kinds of phones. They had ways to call people to say whatever. But when people left Las Vegas that same night, after they found out and got in their cars and went home because it was a situation, Pac was shot. Retaliation is a mug. Come on, man. You got like It was for real, for real. All of this was for real.
Now, the night of the shooting, did you have a walkie-talkie, a Nextel thing or something like that?
No.
Did Reggie Wright?
I don't know what he had. I don't know how much money he had in his pocket. I don't know what he had on his hip.
But you were the head of securities, but you're telling us you did not have any type
Reggie
of
Wright,
device.
right way security has nothing to do with the gang banging security, power rules, whatever you want to call it. They had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
The phones that Suge had for certain individuals, they had the phones. Like the guy that was bodyguard for Tupac that night. Like some of the guys that was at the Tyson fight, like Suge Knight. Certain individuals had phones. Yes, they did.
Okay, so, all right, I get what you're saying. You're not there, but you're saying other people were.
Yes, I'm saying there was a lot of people there.
A lot of people were there at the shooting that took place.
That was in the entourage, yes.
Let's see. Okay, just one final question. You're here today, and I think the state had asked this question under a subpoena. You're ordered to be here today, right?
Yes.
In terms of that subpoena, for instance, is that's the only reason why you're here is because of that subpoena?
I don't have no other reason to be here.
Yeah. In order for you to get that subpoena, you were served that subpoena back in California
Yes.
by a police officer?
I don't know, he wasn't in uniform.
Okay. And that order required you to go to a court in California?
I had to go to court and pick the bill.
And then that court in California said you have to show up here.
And in that court, I cussed them out and told them, you can't make me do nothing.
Right.
And in that court, they told me that I would be in attempted court. Me raising my grandkids, I'm not going to put my grandkids in the car and move somewhere so y'all can't find me. So all that running and living a different life, I ain't doing it. So I agreed to come. And I explained to everybody in here, you ask me something, I'm going to be honest about. You ask me something I don't want to talk about, you're going to have a problem. Treat me as a hostile witness. You're not going to talk to me and tell me as a grown man what I have to do up here. I'm not finna send him to prison. You are.
So the accusation now is because of the fact.
Witness.
Yeah, like he's like, treat me as a hostile witness. What's up with all this hostile witness? Let me look this up. This,
I was just about to do the same thing.
yeah, cause he keeps saying this. Like, I never like, what the fuck is a hostile witness, man? Hostile witness meaning. Hostile witness meaning, also called an adverse witness, is a person who testifies in court. They show open
Who
bias,
shows open bias,
bad feelings, or anger against the lawyer or side that called them to the stand. They may also refuse to answer questions or change their story from an earlier statement.
So it says a hostile witness is a person called to testify by a lawyer who turns out to be uncooperative, gives answers that hurt the lawyer's case, or changes their story from what they said earlier. When a judge agrees the witness is hostile, the lawyer can ask direct yes or no questions that push for specific answers, just like cross-examining the other witness.
Yeah, this is, yeah. And they say if the judge agrees the witness is hostile, the lawyer can ask leading questions. Okay, boom, boom. A person promises to help a case, but lies or plays dumb once on the stand. A lawyer must call him. So basically, he's saying he's lying, right? I mean, that's what hostile witness is, right?
I mean, he's just uncooperative.
Yeah, a person who agreed to corroborate but switched it up on him at the last minute, I guess, whatever. So, yeah, he keeps on preaching this. Treat me as a hostile witness. So don't even take. He's not even credible. We need to get this guy off the stand. Okay, he's not nowhere near credible to get treated like a hostile witness. If he wants that treatment, get him up out of here, man. I just don't see how this is helping. Helping Keefe case when he's sitting here corroborating the whole story line with these individuals, man. I don't know about this one, man. But like I said, Reggie Wright is up next to get on the stand. We can't wait to see that. You know, that's whack #1 buddy. We're gonna see if whose side he really on. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get into it.
They were trying to ask you questions, you're blaming it on me.
You asking me questions. If I just like answer your questions, we gonna have a problem in here, a misunderstanding. And you're asking me something that wouldn't be good with him.
Right, and once again, I just wanna, look, we're just trying to figure out who shot Tupac. You're telling us that you weren't there at the scene, that's all I wanna know. At the end of the day, that's it, right?
Was I in the entourage when Tupac got shot? No.
Okay. Nothing else, right?
I was at 662. I mean, that ain't hard. That's easy math.
No further questions, Joe.
Anything further, State?
Jesus.
All right, we've got one more phase and then we'll let you out of here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, any questions for this witness? Seeing no hands? Oh, we do have one. Okay, hang on one second.
God damn, homie.
Did Reggie Wright Jr. instruct security to not have firearms the night of the fight?
To be honest, I don't know if Reggie Wright told his people or the police officers not to have guns, and I don't know why. He sure didn't tell us because we had ours. And that's the honest truth.
All right. Any follow-up based on that, State?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
I just wanna clarify what the witnesses said. You're telling us that you had guns that night?
Yeah.
I just wanna know. But you had guns that night, right?
Yes, we did.
All right, thank you.
All right, State. I know you didn't want to be here, but thank
It's completely forbidden. Many allow jurors to submit written questions to the judge, who reviews them with the attorneys before asking the witness.
Yeah. So if you're listening, that was Lacey right there just giving us a definition of what's going on. So I've never seen this before in a court case. The judge asked the jury if they had questions. And then they scribbled on a piece of paper and gave it to the judge to ask them a question. I'm like, what is really going on here,
It
man?
says a number of state courts and some federal judges permit the practice to help jurors clarify confusing testimonies.
Yeah, this is I guess they pulling out all the tricks for this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie though, my homies in Vegas telling me like they do whatever they want. They like, bro, the Vegas court system fucked up. Like them niggas damn near like Commonwealth almost. Like they damn near make their own rules and shit. But I don't know though.
you for coming back.
Okay, can I say something? I want to apologize to everybody, but I find this kind of funny. And truthfully, what you're going through, brother, is what you're going through. I didn't want to be a part of that, and I'm not a part of that. So I appreciate everything, and I apologize to all of you guys.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McDonald. You are free to go. State's next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. State's calling Reggie Wright Jr.
Just real quick. So yeah, so Mob James right here is basically saying that, look, man, I didn't want to be here. And he's looking Keefe D directly in the eyes when he's saying this, like, brother, you going through what you're going through. I didn't want to be here, and I'm not a part of this, this plot against you. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you know. Which seems sincere. It's just hard to because it's just like, bruh, don't say nothing. If you really trying to help me, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, man. Let's rewind.
All right, I know you didn't want to be here, but thank you for coming back.
Okay, can I say something? I want to apologize to everybody, but I find this kind of funny, and truthfully, what you're going through, brother, is what you're going through. I didn't want to be a part of that, and I'm not a part of that. So I appreciate everything, and I apologize to all of you guys.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McDonald. You are free to go. State's next witness.
Yes, Your Honor, state's calling Reggie Wright Jr.
All right, man. That was Mob James on the stand, man. We about to take a little smoke break, man. Mob James just hopped on the stand in the Keefe D trial. Y'all just seen it right here on Smut Free TV. Make sure y'all share this. Get the thumbs up. We live on Clubhouse. Come join the conversation. Smut Free TV in the hallway. If you're on the chat right now, show some love. Give my likes up. Reggie Wright is next up to the stand, man. Let's get to it.
All right, Jordan's investigating the burning smell. Anyone like smelling that? The burning smell? Maybe. If anybody's smelling something burning, it's a burnt bagel from back there, so don't worry, we're all. Okay. Are we able to? Is this good?
I think he was leaving them like that to swear, and then we'll turn them.
Okay, perfect, got it. All right, we'll have you sworn then, Mr. Wright.
Raise your right hand. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this section shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Reginald Lilburn Wright Jr. Reginald. Lilburn is Lil. B as in boy. URN. Wright is WRIGHT. And I'm a junior.
Thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Paul, you may proceed.
Like, damn.
You're good, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Do you mind if I call you Reggie?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Sir, where did you grow up?
I grew up in the city of Compton, California. I was born and raised there until about the age of 19.
And who is your father? Who's your father?
My father is Reginald Wright Sr.
And where did your father work?
He worked for the city of Compton Police Department.
And at some point, had he risen up the ranks of the Compton Police Department to become a lieutenant, is it, of gangs?
Eventually captain, but during most of his career was a lieutenant.
Where did you ultimately become a police officer yourself?
Yes, sir.
When was that?
I was a civilian jailer from 1985 until 1989. And then I became a police officer from 1989 until I retired in 1996.
Why did you retire?
I received a medical retirement for I have vascular necrosis in my right ankle, but that's not why I'm like this. This is a result of COVID.
After you left the Compton PD or took your medical retirement, where did you next work?
Well,
after.
Man. nigga talking about that's not due to that, that's because I'm this size because of COVID. Yeah, nigga, you was in the house eating all day. Fat. I don't want to say what I really want to say. Fat rat.
After you left the Compton PD or took your medical retirement, where did you next work?
Well, to be honest, my last year or two of being a police officer, I was employed as death row security, head of security, and also had a private security company.
Now, was that something that was called like moonlighting, that officers would moonlight when they were off duty?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to us what moonlighting means when you're off duty?
Well, moonlighting is pretty much just working off duty on your off duty hours, working for different companies. I worked for several companies. It wasn't just death row. I worked for trucking companies, doing security. Worked at nightclub, the Raiders Club, that was inside of the Compton Hotel. Worked several video shoots. Just extra money on the side for off duty.
Compton PD wasn't paying good?
Guess I was really young and greedy.
Yeah. And then at some point you said one of the jobs that you had was moonlighting for death row. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And can you tell us what death row is?
Death Row Records is a record company that was based out of Beverly Hills, California. And
And who ran Death Row Records at that time?
a gentleman that I actually grew up with at elementary school, junior high, and high school, by the name of Marion Suge Knight.
And when you say Suge, is that what he would go by?
I call him Suge.
So after you retired, did you, well, actually, let me take a step back. As part of your role as a police officer in Compton, were you familiar with the different neighborhoods and the members of different neighborhoods?
Yes, sir.
Was that part of your job to know what areas were associated with what gangs?
Pretty much a job, and like I said, I started in like 1985, so kind of got familiar while I was working the jail, and it was something that was curious to me, being that my father was active with the gangs, and it was something that was intriguing to me as well.
So when you said you grew up with Suge, did you grow up in the same neighborhood that Suge grew up in?
Yes, about 2 blocks away.
Was that considered Mob Piru territory?
That's correct, sir.
So when you were growing up, were you familiar with the Mob Piru?
They came on eventually later. It was really a Luther's Park, Piru area. But then, I guess when I was about in the 7th grade, which would have been like 1978, maybe a little later, 80, they started calling themselves the Mob Piru.
So they were Luther's Park, Piru before, and then they transitioned to being called Mob Piru.
Yeah, we pretty much divided it, everything south of Rosecrans was mob, and everything north was, or the other way around. North was mob, and south were Luther's area of Rosecrans Avenue. Baseball, Little League baseball at Compton Northern. Then my time in 85 as a jailer, and then working the streets of Compton as a police officer from 1889.
Were you familiar with somebody by the name that went by the moniker Keefe D?
Well, heard of him. Had no personal interactions with him at that point, especially in law enforcement. Heard of him, knew of him, but I had no personal contact with Keefe at that time.
So he was somebody that was on your radar, even though you had never met him or any had personal interaction with him.
Heard of him. He was mainly known as at one point he was known as a crackhead, but then later on he was known as a drug dealer. And I mean, he was a gang guy, and didn't really enforce on the level of narcotics he was working.
All right, so then you had mentioned that after you had left the Compton PD, you formed a company. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, sir. So in '94, initially I was using a private security company because I was kind of in charge for security for death row called Code 4. But once I saw I was about to get retired, I opened up my own private company called Right Way Protective Services. And that didn't really get started until about 1995. But in '94, I was using another private company.
And who were your client? Was your client just death row, or did you do anything else?
I had a couple of clients, like Honda of Pasadena, which was a automotive dealership, a dealership in Compton that they were repoing people's cars and they needed a car. But my biggest, 95% of my clientele was Death Row Records.
Now, tell me about that. What were you doing when you're saying you're security or you're a security company that's working for Death Row Records or getting contracted by Death Row Records? What does that mean, actually?
It grew over a time period. In '94, it was just mainly just special events. And then I have a couple of off-duty or retired police officers hanging with the artists in '94. '95, '96, it got a little bigger. Had security at the office, at the recording studios, driving Mr. Knight around, two with Mr. Shakur, two with Snoop Dogg, Mr. Brodus, and other artists when they went to promotional events like that. So I could pretty much have about 10 officers working a day.
And when you say 10 officers, were the people that you would contract with or work for you in this world, were they largely off-duty police officers?
Off-duty or reserves or retired.
And why is that?
Because they were able to carry guns concealed, where it's not exposed. We had exposed officers at the studio, but mainly the bodyguards carried their weapons concealed.
And we heard...
And for the training as well.
We heard from James McDonald just before you hit the stand. Was it fair to say that there were Mob Piru gang members also around Death Row Records?
That's correct. Mob, Looters, Westside, generally Pirus from the city of Compton.
And are these gangs that are generally associated with the Bloods? Is that right?
That's correct, sir.
And so, and the Crips are, well, let me ask you, Crips and Bloods, are they...
What it is, and this is why I'm telling niggas, this shit is over with. This nigga 60 years old, gang. He never expected to be back in court on this shit. But unfortunately, the day came. Now, if you ask me, this is just a rerun of Vlad. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's really no difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just him being frustrated that he's in this position that he has to do this. You feel me? And in the process, he's corroborating a storyline. Like
that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga, so if you peep, right? Wow. So when the prosecutor is talking to him, he asking the shit one way. Keefe D lawyer, the dude with the long hair or whatever, he's basically, I'm peeping his angle of say everything that you want to say, but I know that you can't say that you seen him pull the trigger. Yeah. So he banking on that being the thing of like, hey, I just gotta create to the jury that this witness that the state is making get on the stand can't say, like, you could say that they had beef, you could say that they had drama, but you was not there. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's his angle, and I don't think a lot of people caught that. Like, because he's... Yeah, I caught that. Huh? Yeah. I caught that. Well, I know some of my people, like, that was hitting me up. I was like, they tell me, man, he did this. The lawyers fucking Keefe D. And I'm like, see, certain people get it because they might have been through it or they just watched enough shit or learned it. Right. That his lawyer is just creating reasonable doubt that his client did not pull the trigger. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. But still, right. But,
At the same time, my nigga, you are accessory to fucking murder, nigga. There's no statute. There's no statutation on fucking murder, nigga.
No.
And you put yourself in that. Like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, you should have been shutting the fuck up, not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because, my nigga, you supposed to be an old crip, right? So you went against your own stars. You went against your own creed, your own
but then look,
Like, you feel
look.
what I'm saying?
But then look at this. Check this out. So we gotta understand they was living in a whole different time too. You know what I'm saying? This is not today. They was living in a whole different time. They was living fast. A lot of people didn't know what they was doing. First time getting some money, some fame, whatever. They out the hood. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit is a real culture shock for these people. You know what I'm saying? And especially how times change today. You know what I'm saying? Because now,
that's a fact.
you know, I don't think they ever thought they was gonna be able to get brought back in court for this shit. I mean, it's 30 years later.
100% not.
It's 30 years later, so.
But see, this the thing though, right? How can you not think about them asking you to go to court, my nigga? There's no statutation on fucking murder. So
Yeah.
if you a gangbanger, my nigga, you know what come with that. You know there's rules. You know what I'm saying? That there's guidelines to shit. Shit happens.
Yeah, but listen.
You feel what I'm saying?
We could say that all day, right? All that shit's out the window when it comes to these court. When it comes to this, you know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is Mob James just
violated,
like
basically
implementing everybody. Like
he throwing shit under the bus. He was like, yeah, you know, I was just getting a check. I was just doing whatever Suge told me to do. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. This bitch ass nigga. I told my lady in bed, look, Rock Sunday got the nigga like, you laughing, bro. I'm dead ass, bro. I told my wife, I said, bro, he ain't supposed to be doing that, my nigga. Only thing that you supposed to be saying on the stand is, my nigga, I plead the fifth to every question.
Hey,
what the fuck is you talking about?
Hey, man. It's nasty work out here, gang. It's nasty work. You know, now Reggie Wright on the stand. We watching Reggie Wright, you know what I'm saying? So if you live with me on YouTube, hit the link up top, but we still in the room. Come chop it up with us. And what you think about all this?
Hey, Reggie White, what's wrong with him? Is that allowed to take the test, or is he on the machine?
What you mean?
I thought I seen something connected to him when he was sitting down. His eyes looked like...
Hold on, let me look at this. Hold on.
No, for real.
An alliance, or are they typically in conflict?
Typically in conflict. However, Death Row was a unique situation because one of their main artists, prior to Mr. Shakur coming to the label, was Snoop Dogg, who was a known crip from Long Beach. And they all seemed to have a great working relationship prior to my arrival and even during my arrival.
All right, I want to ask you about Bad Boy Records. Are you familiar with a company called Bad Boy Records?
Yes, I am.
And who, to your knowledge, was running Bad Boy Records in the mid-90s?
P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puffy. I don't know what name he's going by today.
All right, so we'll go with Mr. Combs for now.
Okay.
So Mr. Combs was running Bad Boy Record, and then who would you say his most prominent artist at that time was?
Christopher Wallace, the Biggie Small.
Okay, and then was there tension between Death Row Records and Bad Boy, the Bad Boy Entertainment label?
At what time period?
Well, you tell me. At any point, did tension develop between Bad Boy Records and Death Row Records?
Initially, when I was around in '94, there wasn't. However, some things happened in '95 that started tension between Death Row and Bad Boys.
There's a famous speech that Mr. Knight gives at the Source Awards in New York in 1995. Does that contribute to it?
Yes, sir. That was August the 6th, 1995. But yes, sir. That was when he let the world know.
And then there's another incident where one of Suge's associates was killed in Atlanta. Is that right?
That was in September 25th, I believe. Yes, sir.
And then is it fair to say that your perception of a security for Death Row Records was that somebody associated with Bad Boy Entertainment may have had something to do with the murder of one of Suge's friends in Atlanta.
That was always the story that was told to us. Yes, sir.
And so, is it fair to say by 1995, the end of 1995, that there was significant tension between Bad Boy and Death Row?
Yes, sir.
And to the extent that it even involved violence with regards to Suge Knight's friend being killed.
Correct. That was the first time something escalated to that point. Yes, sir.
As security for Death Row, how did you handle this?
Well, we was always on some type of tension when it came to Bad Boys or going to the East Coast, which Suge and I continuously went to the East Coast because he had a lot of business. His distributor, the main distributor, was located out there. The big trade, like the magazines and stuff, was out there. So I can honestly say he and I, and maybe a few of his homeboys, went out there at least once a week, once a month, I'm sorry. During that time, when Mr. Shakur came home, we went down a little bit, but we were still going out there, but we didn't go as much.
And when you say when Mr. Shakur came home, at some point did Death Row sign Mr. Shakur to its record label?
It's debated how that happened, but
I'm not asking about the how. I'm just saying, did it happen?
Yes, sir. I believe he came home October the 12th of 1995.
Now, as security for Death Row, were you aware that Mr. Shakur was actually out on a bond, an appeals bond from prison from New York?
Yes, sir.
And I believe the allegation has something to do with sexual misconduct. Is that right?
Yeah.
If you don't know.
I mean, something like that. I wouldn't call it that, but yes.
Okay, whatever it was, there was some kind of issue. Mr. Shakur is in prison in New York, and then Death Row Records posts an appellate bond for Mr. Shakur.
They have some other companies, but yes, sir.
Okay. And then Mr. Shakur does he move to where Death Row is, or does he stay in the New York area, or where does he go?
No, I remember, I picked him up from the airport, me and one of my security guys named Kevin Hackey. And we took him immediately, we went to Monty's restaurant and ate. Then we went to the studio, the recording studio that night. And from that point on, we got him into a room, took him to the Peninsula Hotel, where he stayed for, I believe, a month or two. Then he got a spot on Wilshire and later on a house in Calabasas.
As the head of Right Way Security, which was contracted by Death Row Records, were you responsible for Tupac Shakur's security?
Yes, sir.
How did you handle Tupac Shakur's security?
Well, I had two guys that were primarily always assigned to him. One guy was a guy by the name of Kevin Hackey, who was with him a lot at the beginning. Later on, towards the end, a gentleman by the name of Frank Alexander was the one that worked with him as well. And then I will always have additional guys, like Al Giddings is one of them, fill in for him when those guys wasn't available. But generally always had one security guard with him. After this particular song came out, in about May or June, we upped it to 2 security officers.
Now, you mentioned a particular song came out that changed how you handled Tupac Shakur's security. What song are you talking
It's on record that Suge paid Baby Lane money to come to court and to say that he didn't have a problem with him. So it's like you already is on record like you will tamper with a witness type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But Suge is a witness because he was in the car that night when them bullets hit that fucking car. Call and subpoena my witness. He my witness.
No, this one.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. The state could do that.
You don't know
But
what
the
you're
defense,
saying, brother.
the defense is gonna say that he not credible. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He did, bro. Suge did burnt his credibility, bro. Suge,
Right.
Baby Lane come to court, nigga.
But Suge really was innocent in a lot of shit.
No, I'm not saying that he was innocent. You know, they was finna violate him. They was finna violate his. They did eventually do it, but he paid Baby Lane to come to court.
So can I ask this in? Up there, y'all can't, cause so, but can I still get my attorney to subpoena my witness? I don't care if he's credible or not.
What you mean?
What I just said, damn it.
Who? No, what I'm
Nah,
saying is
don't disrespect, chill.
who you talking about get the subpoena?
No, I'm saying, okay, my attorney, I can subpoena you if you my witness. I don't care if he credible, brother. If you give me that makes sense. I don't know how it go up
Yeah,
there.
he said, can he get his lawyer to subpoena Suge regardless?
Right.
Why
No
would
matter
I get my
what, no
witness,
matter
Suge,
what people think about him.
Suge can't do nothing for me, bro.
Oh, I don't know. I'm out of it, but okay, all right. Y'all go ahead. My bad.
Suge can't do nothing for Keefe D.
Yeah.
Right, but look, hold on. So it says right here, by law, if you are in a situation that's violent, they can use you as a witness. You can be subpoenaed to a court to case. Thank you, brother. I love you, boy. Or to answer questions. That's what it says. So yeah, y'all niggas talking about y'all street niggas. Y'all niggas, man, y'all good boys.
Man, shut up,
I could get a murder to testify for me.
Yeah, but he's in jail.
So can I ask this here? My bad. Okay, look. So also say, Rob, by law, there's no statutation on a murder. You know what I'm saying? They can pull it 40 years ago.
We know that. The whole argument is if Suge is going to testify or not, is he subpoenaed?
They can do it.
Ant says he's not coming. A lot of people feel like
they gonna make him. They gonna make him come. They can hold him.
Yeah.
He might not say that they gonna make. I swear they don't know what they talking about. Bro, I'm reading it, bro. Look, I'm reading it. It say, by law, they can make him do that. I ain't talking about.
No. I hear, but let's keep it down. But look.
My bad, so. Right.
Yeah, man. So Suge, to me, he's X'd out of this. Like he really has nothing to do with this. I feel like.
You got something to do with it, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, as far as right. Listen, as far as right now in the moment, Suge is already doing his time for. Listen, hold on. Suge is already doing this time for something else, right? Yes, they can't go get that nigga yet, but what would he do to help or affect this case?
He could tell the story, right?
What story? We know the story. We know the fucking story.
He already on record saying.
Everybody know the fucking story.
Bro,
how many people change their stories? B? Huh? How many people change their story?
A lot of people, but
what I'm saying is the fact, not just that.
Hey, bro, are you gonna let me talk to you?
My bad.
This is what I want you to understand. If the state wanted him to come, they could subpoena him. True. I'm not saying that ain't true.
What are y'all arguing about?
No, we're not even arguing. What I'm telling you is,
not arguing. I'm just saying the argument.
He's not credible on the stand because he already said that Baby Lane did not do it. He already said that he did not see.
So you saying Suge helped Baby Lane then? I thought he wasn't credible.
That's what are you saying?
Well, he know what I'm saying.
No, he's not credible for the state.
You don't get it, big. Okay, go back to work.
He's not credible for the state, fam.
He's not credible because
he's federal, bro.
No. Listen, hold on, Mr. Spotter, hold on. So we're saying he's not credible because he's already been caught extorting a witness, gang. He's already been caught.
Right.
Like, listen, once you got them certain charges on you, you're not credible in their case in the future. You get it?
But look though, right? But it says, look, I'll read it again to you. If you're in a violent situation where it's life or death, you can be subpoenaed to be used as a witness, right or wrong.
Yes.
And there's no statute of limitation on murder.
Yeah, but what we're trying to tell you is he's already.
Sammy the Bull, Sammy the Bull was a killer, right? But John got it, right? Okay, they used him on the stand to convict John Gotti. Ooh. That's a fact. They did do that. That's a whole different situation.
These niggas crazy. These niggas crazy.
Suge is on the witness list.
We know that. That don't mean, you know what I mean? Niggas be on the witness list that never show up.
I'm just saying, bro. If
You know what I mean?
Witness list, they can use them, bro. Y'all that pack fair, y'all. We not saying what's gonna happen.
Meet up. Uncle Mr. Spotter, meet up.
Suge Knight supposedly, because they don't have documentation of it, but it's a known public thing. But it don't count then, bro. You keep cutting me off, bro. Damn. Come on, man. He paid the nigga Baby Lane to come to court and said that they was not fighting because they was finna violate Suge Knight. That's why he went to prison the first time. It's a known thing that he paid Baby Lane to come to court and say that, hey, man, me and you not beefing. And he denied seeing Baby Lane shooting. This is on record. So the state is not going to be able to come back and say, hey, bro, Suge, we need you to come on here and say you did see him shoot. Because now what they mean by recant statements then, dude? The lawyer's going to say, hey, fam, this witness is not credible because he's changed his statement already. A lot of people recant their statement and murder charges all over the world, big. They do, but it's not. They do that, no doubt about it. But it makes you less credible to the jury. I'm not fighting that point with you. I'm not saying but anybody can change their statement, bro. I'm not saying he can say, man, I was scared of Baby Lane. You said what? He could say he was scared of him. He can say that. You know, when they ask you, when you go to court. When you go to court, they ask you, have anybody intimidated you? You're going to say no. Now, when you go to get your time, you come back, man, I was scared of Big. Say, I want to recant my statement. He can do that, bro, but I'm not saying that he can't do that, bro, but it just ain't going to even make sense, bro. Like, the state, I doubt the state gets it. Why would it make sense, bitch? It just don't help their case and how you think it would. It just don't, bro. This case right here really relies on them convincing the jury to believe everything that he said in his books and his interviews.
That's a fact.
Their defense is, hey, I was just trying to sell a story. That's his defense. Real shit. But see, look, bro. So big. Hold on, bro. So big, right? So what if they bring in Phil Carson? What if they bring in Big Gene? You know what I'm saying? They can do that. Right? They can bring anybody in. It's all. This is why I keep telling you. They have no physical evidence, bro. They don't have the car. They do got physical evidence, my nigga.
No, they don't. Listen. Hold on, Spotter. Hold on. They don't have evidence from Keefe D. They have evidence of everything else except Keefe D placing him at the scene, placing him on camera, placing him. They have no evidence from him. All they got is a book. All they got is a fucking book, a podcast, some interviews, gang. That's what he's trying to tell you.
They don't even have a murder weapon, bro.
They don't have it.
They got a book, a podcast.
That's it.
His whole case is what he said, bro. Now look, the case is what he said. Go look up Phil Carson.
No. I hear what you saying. Phil Carson, the nigga who was on the case and all that, and looked into it. He the one said Orlando Brown did it. All right. Listen, what we trying to say, they're trying to prove Keefe D has something to do with it. And Keefe D hasn't been caught with a gun. Keefe D hasn't been caught with nothing. Keefe D is in jail for running his mouth, gang. That's it.
So look, right? Now, what if what if the prosecutors, what if they bring up this, right? What if they say, we got the murder weapon because he told where it's at? You know what I'm saying? They found it in the back of his yard, my nigga. That's one thing. They found
where you getting this information? Where you getting this information that they found a pistol?
They don't have a vehicle or a murder weapon, bro. Bill Carson said they found the gun behind Keefe D's sister house or some shit like that. That's what Phil Carson said.
No, dog.
So then hold on. So then he said they tested the weapon, right? And then like LA PD did not want to come back.
Well, who fingerprints was on it though?
Right. So when Phil Carson did his investigation, the LAPD blocked his ass. So then when he took it to the higher ups, they blocked him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. We're gonna have to look into that. We're gonna have to look into that. We dealing with the case at hand. Like you said, they could bring in a lot of people, but they haven't yet. Today was the first day of trial. We gotta see how the week turns out. But for the most part, like I said, this case. Hold on, Spot it.
It's like the 6th day, my nigga.
This the 6th day?
This was the second day.
This the second day. Just like the second day, yeah.
First week was jury selection and shit, bro.
Yeah.
This is the second day of the trial.
Yeah. This fresh. You feel me? So we're gonna see what kind of surprises they got.
They just making mockery out of it.
I don't wanna jump to too many.
That's all it is, bro. We trying to tell you.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
What that big?
That too.
Yeah,
I mean, let's keep it. Hold on, Spotter. Hold on. Cause I don't wanna get too far off into the hemisphere of this. You feel me? Let's deal with the facts at hand. You know, today the trial. We seen what we seen. We go off that, and then we move forward every day after that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like we're gonna be all over the place and all the wondering and all the assumptions and you know what I'm saying. We just gotta deal with the facts at hand. And right now, Mob James got on the stand. Reggie Wright got on the stand. Mob James' testimony don't look too good. Reggie Wright shit looking up in the air as well. I mean, I listen.
You know what's gonna happen though, right now? All them about to go do a podcast and make money off this shit, bro. That's all what's about to happen.
Of course.
Vlad for the book. Vlad is streaming that.
Vlad streaming it.
Vlad streaming it in the courtroom, and then Vlad for the book. Reggie White and
They should kill that white boy, man. That white boy make micro out of niggas. And niggas go to that nigga podcast.
I don't know if Reggie White is dealing with Vlad no more because he was working with the Bond first nigga.
Oh, he got his own shit now.
Okay,
Reggie
and
White.
then Mob James ain't
white
been on
boy
nothing heavy.
talk about black folks' business. I don't get that. Y'all niggas should have been got him knocked off.
I mean, this is basically journalistic work at this point, gang. I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but at the end of the day,
Y'all say y'all all them gangsters up there in California. Y'all niggas scary, bro.
man, shut up, nigga. You always talking that
So
shit.
so hold on, has Mob James been on any podcast, bro?
Yes, he's Vlad TV. That's Vlad TV for sure.
No, he ain't been on. I ain't seen that nigga on.
Bro, he spoke on my situation, gang. Well, I mean,
I think he just been out the way chilling.
oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't been on no podcast. I ain't seen him if he have.
I mean, he probably
You know what I'm
tired
saying?
of all this. You see how frustrated he
like
got
he
up
is.
there? You see how frustrated?
I feel like he is, but after this, Vlad gonna be offering that check.
Yeah.
Vlad gonna offer the check, or the dialogue gonna probably get in contact with him. I don't know how they do their business.
Yeah.
And then I know that they be rocking with, Reggie White be rocking with Bond first.
Yeah.
So it's like they finna do some. Reggie White for sure finna do some media. I say that.
Yeah.
And then you gonna have other people hitting the platforms, giving their opinions.
That's fucked up, bro.
Cause Vlad gonna be trying to book everybody. Niggas just gonna naturally go to all the dialogue.
They about to capitalize off this shit.
Facts, nigga. Vlad capitalizing on it right now as we speak, nigga.
Oh God.
Oh, well,
Rock, you need to capitalize, damn it.
I am. We live.
all right.
We going.
I made me some money today off that motherfucker.
I ain't making no money.
Hey, man, we going over it. We going over it, man. You know. But yeah. Like I said, you know, we got to deal with the facts at hand. I'm pretty sure they're gonna throughout the week we're gonna see evidence get revealed, whatever they have, whatever we think they have.
Can I ask a question? Not trying to cut y'all, Spider, y'all.
Yeah.
So, Rob, so the jury, is it an old jury that know about it from '96? Or these new people? See, like,
No, I think this new gang.
You know what I'm saying? Like a young person can't speak on that, Rock.
You said
Hey,
what?
Rock, the girl that was actually right. Oh, bro, this is big. So the girl, or the woman, I should say, that was right by the scene when they, they started shooting. She was on the stand. They brought her on the stand, and she told everything. Like she was right by the gun. Hey, you talking about the girl they said that was following the car? Not her, huh? Tupac murder eyewitness describes terrifying gunfire.
Yeah, but she ain't got on the stand yet.
Yes, she has.
She did?
It was a girl that said that. They said that she was following the car. It was a lot of bullets. Well, she was from Los Angeles, but she went to Vegas. I don't get that shit.
Yeah. We're going to finish playing this Reggie Wright, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all tuned in right now, give it a thumbs up. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, man.
Man, can we go with the facts on hand, bro? I want you to go with the facts.
It was a song called Hit 'Em Up.
And is it fair to say that in that song, Tupac is aggressively expressing his dislike for the members of Bad Boy Entertainment as well as other artists?
That's fair to say.
And as a result of that, you decided to change security for Tupac or increase it?
Well, I was a part of the discussion and ultimately had to prove it, but I'm sure Mr. Knight, possibly Mr. Shakur, and maybe the security officer that was primarily with them, we all agreed that he probably need another guy with him.
Were you aware during this time of a gang from Compton being used by Bad Boy Entertainment when they came to the West Coast?
We had heard those rumors and we were familiar.
And what gang was that?
Compton Southside Crips.
Now, Southside Crips, that was the same gang that you had told us earlier that Mr. Davis belonged to. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And by Mr. Davis, I mean Keefe D.
That's what I believe he is, yes.
Yeah. And then, was there ever a time where Death Row and you and whatever other unofficial security Death Row had a clash with Bad Boy and the Southside Compton Crips at all?
Yes, we had it at a Soul Train Music Awards. I previously stated that Mr. Davis was with him, and I even think I might have even said that he was one of the ones close to the guy with the gun. Never said he was the one with the gun, but there's been out there, social media, where a gentleman has came out and admitted that he was the one that actually had the gun that particular incident by the name of C. Gutter.
So do you remember, well, I'm gonna ask you what your independent recollection is. Tell us about that incident. So we're at the Soul Train, what is it, the Soul Train Music Awards?
Soul Train Music Awards, yes.
And approximately what timeline are we looking at?
April, May of 95.
Of 95?
Sorry, 96.
Okay, of 96.
I'm sorry.
And you had mentioned before the song Hit 'Em Up. Was this before or after the song Hit 'Em Up?
That was before Hit 'Em Up.
Okay, it was before Hit 'Em Up. Okay. Tell us what happened at the Soul Train Music Awards.
We pulled in. Originally, we had an entourage of about 50 people with us, but they only allowed two cars of us to get back in the back parking lot because that's where they had all the setup and the motorhomes and stuff like that. So we drove in the back, Mr. Knight, Mr. Shakur, and a few of the outlaws was inside of a Hummer, and myself and Frank, which was Tupac's security that night, Mr. Shakur's security that night. We drove in behind them. As we was getting out of the vehicle, or getting ready to park, Mr. Shakur saw Christopher Wallace and Sophie and a group of people, a few guys that I recognized from the South Side, in that entourage. As they were, Mr. Shakur immediately became a rage and started yelling and confrontation between Mr. Small, Biggie, and Mr. Shakur took place to the point where one of their guys brandished a weapon. And then that's when I pulled my firearm and towards him and begged with him, pleaded with him not to raise the gun. There was some security from the Nation of Islam there. They got in the middle of it, broke us up. The gentleman took off and ran towards the street in the parking lot.
I'm sorry, who ran towards the street?
The gentleman with the gun and couple of the people that was with him took off and ran.
Now, you said that Southside was providing that type of backup.
They were with them in entourage.
Do you recall whether Dwayne Davis was one of those people?
Believe he was. I know he was with them, but like I said, I don't believe he was the one with the gun.
All right, let's fast forward to September 7th, 1996, or that weekend. When do you come to Las Vegas for that weekend?
I came out that Friday. I believe that was the 6th. The Friday was the 6th. I think the 7th is the day.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I came out that Friday. So we had a nightclub that was in the process of being open. And out here, I guess, there's some type of cars that everyone that work around people that's having alcohol, I think they were called town cars or something like that at the time. I had to get all my security guards to have those particular cars for that night because the attorney that was assisting us in getting the club open said, hey, y'all got to be really on y'all P's. We got to have everything on point because if everything goes smoothly tonight, there's a good chance we're going to be able to get the permits transferred from the previous owners to Mr. Knight's name.
Okay, so I want to stop you there.
Okay.
First, you're talking about you got advice from an attorney. Do you remember who that attorney was?
Yes, sir.
Who was that attorney?
George Calise.
Okay. And then when you got the advice from the attorney was generally telling you got to be on your P's and Q's, so to speak.
Yes.
When you're talking about being on your P's and Q's so that the club can be transferred to Suge Knight, was Club 662 at that time in Mr. Knight's name?
No, it was perceived that it was. People believed it, even because of the name change. Excuse me. But it hasn't officially been, the paperwork hasn't officially or never was completed. It was never done.
Now, you talk about the name change. Explain to us a little bit about the name change.
Well, we had a sign and all of that called Club 662.
Explain to us what 662 means.
662 on the keyboard of your phone, it will spell out the word MOB, which means members of the Bloods.
Well, nobody has keyboards on their phones anymore.
I forgot about that.
And so the club itself, the name of the club itself rang out that it was a blood-affiliated club.
That's correct.
Now, what advice did Mr. Kalisis give you regarding being on your P's and Q's for that night in order for Suge Knight to be able to obtain approval for running that club?
So he advised, and the main thing that came out of that meeting was he advised all of my security guards, even though that they were authorized to carry guns, being off-duty police officers and stuff, that we shouldn't have guns on our possession inside of the club on that night.
So your understanding was, or at least the advice that you got was, inside Club 662, if you're working it for right-way security,
Correct.
You're not carrying a gun.
Yes, sir.
Did you communicate that to the people working for you?
So we had a meeting in Mr. Khalif's office. He said it. Mr. Khalif said it. My guys probably wouldn't have did anything if I didn't echo it. Today, I can't say I echoed it and agreed to it, but I'm sure I did.
So you're saying is you don't have an independent recollection, but you think you probably did echo Mr. Khalif's advice.
Yes, sir.
And when was this meeting?
That Friday after they had all came from the town cars meeting, because I took them all to Fridays, and we went and ate at Fridays after that meeting. So it was that Friday.
Okay. And then so the process was with your folks, people working with you, was that they had to get their TAM cards or whatever temporary work cards required to do the work that you needed them to do in 662, then have a meeting with the attorney. The attorney tells them, hey, we're trying to get this club transferred to Suge's name. Let's keep it clean and don't carry a firearm.
That's correct.
Did you do anything else that night, Friday at all relevant to the events that occurred on September 7th, 1996?
The club actually opened on Fridays and Saturdays, but for some reason, we didn't get a big attendance on Friday nights. But Saturday night, it was a different night.
So you knew that that night, September 7th, 1996, was the night that Mike Tyson was fighting Bruce Simon. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And was that part of the reason why you guys were going to have the club open because of that fight?
Those are the only times the club, under Mr. Knight, the Club 662 banner, we only did that about 3 times. And that would have been the 4th time. And so we only opened those 4 times, the Friday and the Saturday. And then we did it one more time where Mr. Shakur and Snoop Dogg did a St. Ives commercial, which was just a promotional private video shoot for a commercial.
Now, who was in charge of the security for Club 662 that night?
Well, ultimately I am, but I had a on site supervisor by the name of Al Giddens. He was actually who I consider in charge of the club, but ultimately as the owner, I was.
And then we heard from James McDonald. He's suggested that he had a role in security as well, maybe different than your role in security. Were you aware of James McDonald being there at the club?
Yeah, James was a headache for my security. They hated him. But he and I, we've been knowing each other over 52 years, So, I mean, that was like my brother. So he, James used to do it as a hustle. What James would do is go outside, get guys that look like they had a bunch of money and bring them to the front of the line. And that drove my security crazy, but James was just out there working the door. Still gonna have a bunch of his homeboys to come and be on the lookout, still, blood related, power related, to be around. But James was mainly doing a little side hustle.
Now, in terms of as the person in charge, or the person contracted to be in charge of death row security, were you aware that Tupac Shakur was going to come to the fight on September 7th, 1996?
Definitely the plan. That was definitely the plan, and there was a reason that I knew he had to come, but that was definitely the plan.
Okay, well, tell us the reason why he had to come.
So we, Mr. Khalees, who he had something worked out, because that's why we had off-duty police officers. I don't know if they were off-duty. They were in uniform, so I don't know if they was working off-duty or they were on duty. But we had, my guys were responsible from the door inside, where the police officers were responsible for the door and the street traffic control and the parking lot. And so I guess how they got that approved was
Well, if you're guessing,
Okay.
I don't want you to guess. Were you the person responsible for whatever event control or traffic control that the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department did?
no, sir.
Were you the point of contact?
I was the point of contact for the club, yes.
Yeah, but you were the point of contact for the club. And then the person, is it fair to say that the person dealing with whatever traffic control or event control or population control, whatever it was that the attorney, George Glases?
He was the one that got them there,
Okay,
made the call to get them there.
okay. So you weren't the one that called Metro?
No, sir.
So anything that you would have said regarding that is just kind of you trying to put the dots together, assuming what that conversation might have been.
And the only reason I say that because I knew we promoted it as a benefit for a retired boxer, for a police or retired. He was a retired police officer that was promoting or had something to do with boxing for youth or something like that.
So that kind of is adding to the P's and Q's that make Mr. Knight look better when the transfer of when they're trying to transfer this club, hey, we're also holding a benefit.
That and also Mr. Shakur was trying to work off some community service hours that he needed. I don't know how they made it happen in LA County.
And so Mr. Shakur was scheduled to perform that night at Club 662, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And so you're telling us that it was your understanding that Mr. Shakur performing at Club 662 at this benefit would help him accumulate hours for community service.
Yes, sir.
So when was Tupac Shakur supposed to come to Las Vegas?
Well, they always came up on that Saturday. I know that they arrived about 4 p.m. on that Saturday, but if they were scheduled to come out earlier or not, I'm not sure.
And then at some point, who's the security for Tupac that Saturday?
Mr. Alexander, but he was out there with me, getting the town cars and everything. Mr. Shakur actually rode up with, I guess, his fiance and a few members of the Outlaws.
And who are the Outlaws?
The Outlaws is a bunch of people, actually, but it's a group of rappers that works with Mr. Shakur that he was trying to help get their careers going.
And was Malcolm Greenidge one of the members of the Outlaws?
Yes, sir.
And I think he goes by E.D. Amin.
That's correct, sir.
And Qatari Cox, was he one of the members of the Outlaws?
Yes, sir.
And then Fula, and I always get the name wrong, but Mr. Fula, was he also one of the members of the Outlaws?
He was as well.
Okay. And you said Mr. Alexander was the person that's supposed to be working security, or a person assigned for security for Mr. Shakur, but that he was with you. So on Saturday, was anybody with Mr. Shakur?
No, sir.
And you had mentioned earlier that after the song "Hit 'Em Up" had come out, and that was probably 3-4 months before this, you had assigned 2 security officers to Mr. Shakur.
That's correct.
So where's the other one?
Well, that was Mr. Hackey, Kevin Hackey. He was scheduled to also be attending writing, and that's who I actually thought was going to be with him, coming up with him, because he normally was with him. You know, him and Mr. Alexander, they kind of worked out who would be with Mr. Shakur. And for some reason, he didn't show up. He now telling me he had a late arrest and he was stuck at the hospital all day dealing with an arrest.
So the fight night arrives. Where are you? You go to the fight?
I went to the parking lot of the fight, so it was kind of hectic to get inside, but also got a call from Mr. Giddings, Al Giddings, who was my supervisor at the club, and they was having some logistic problems, some problems there, and I elected to go and get things in order at the club.
So you get to the parking lot at MGM, see it's a little crazy, and decide to head over to Club 662.
That's correct.
And was Club 662, it was on Flamingo, is that right?
1700 block of Flamingo, yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, can I see Exhibit 2? I'm going to publish Exhibit 2, which has already been admitted. All right, actually, Mr. Wright, you're not in a position great for any of this, but there we have, can you see the 662 up there?
I don't have my glasses.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
Show some love, brother love.
Permission to approach, Your Honor? Your Honor, permission to approach?
Oh, yeah. Something about the courtroom, really.
Thank you. You see clubs, there's a red 662 club on this map. You see it?
Yes, sir.
Is that accurately representing what Club 662 was?
Yes, sir.
So you leave the Las Vegas Strip and head over to Club 662.
That's correct, sir.
Did you handle the logistical issues at Club 662?
I guess. I'm sure we got worked out. Yes, sir.
And then, was Club 662, did you stay at Club 662 or did you head back to the Strip that night?
No, I stayed there. The whole time until, until I.
All right, man. So Reggie Wright testimony is really not exciting. I don't know. It's really not exciting as Mob James was, with all the antics or whatnot. I mean, this, like I said, we kind of heard all this before. It's just, what I say, it's just a rerun of it's just a rerun of Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? So, podcast right here on the stand, live. Y'all getting it in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work because, like I said, Mob James was coming. Well, he had no choice to come, but he claimed he was coming on behalf of Keefe D, not against Keefe D. But by people running their mouth too much, they end up implementing all type of people, scenarios, and situations. Now we got the ex-cop, ex-bodyguard on here, and we didn't heard this before from Reggie Wright is just a boring. He just looks boring to me. Okay, like his whole face just is just stale, right? It's just stale, gang.
Let me know if you leave again. I'm sorry, Rob.
Nah,
Please let me know.
nah, you
Without my
good.
permission, all right, man? Ain't man gonna have no problem.
You good. That's the homegirl, man. Get off, right? But look, yeah, man. Like I said, Reggie Wright, he he's not telling us nothing new. This is nothing new, and this is my thing, and that's why we say this is clout for Vegas, right? Because this case was unsolved for a long time. I think the higher ups, the higher ups must have got on their bumper and told them we need something to happen, shake something up, and they grabbed Keefe D and let's make a mockery of this. You know what I'm saying?
Say, but we need to say, y'all, we need to capitalize off this.
Yeah.
Rock, come on, Rock. I'm with you. It was bad for that nigga D-Wall today.
Yeah, man.
Hey, D-Wall, they thought this nigga right here, this Mr. Spider nigga.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's D-Wall?
Yeah, they said that nigga was having sex with a 14-year-old.
Oh, nah, man. Come on, I'm live, man. I ain't done that.
That's what
I was contacted by some other individuals.
Okay, so we'll start, before we get there, how, was 662 super busy that night, or was it kind of less crowded?
The clubs generally didn't start getting crowded till about 11 p.m. I think we were there like 8:30. So it eventually got there, but I wouldn't call it super crowded at that point.
And then you said you were there, and then you something changed. Well, we all know that on September 7th, 1996, Tupac Shakur was shot, and Mr. Knight was at least grazed in the head by a bullet. Did you find out about that?
Yes, sir.
How did you find out about that?
Two gentlemen, Buntry, true name was Alton McDonald, and a gentleman by the name of Neckbone. Well, his true name was Roger Williams, but his moniker is Neckbone. They came inside the club. They came straight to me. It was like, Reggie, Suge and Pop just got shot down the street. I thought they were messing with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it fair to say, as we talked about earlier, that Suge would have members of Mob Pyru?
Correct.
And while they weren't official security, would you say they provided a different form of security?
That would be a fair, yes, that's correct.
So upon hearing the fact that, well, at that time when Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur were headed to Club 662, were you aware of their movements? Were you aware that they were headed over to the club at that point?
Not at that point. I hadn't heard anything. Frank hadn't communicated anything with me. And I just knew they eventually will get there. But no, I didn't know any movement where they were at or when they were coming towards our way.
Oh, you had said Frank hadn't told you anything. At this point, had Frank met up with Tupac?
Oh, I'm sorry. Frank was with Mr. Shakur since about 4 p.m. on that day, 4 to 5 p.m. on Saturday. He was with him all that day.
So he didn't drive out with Mr. Shakur, but he eventually met up with Mr. Shakur.
That's correct. Him and another gentleman who initially was with him by the name of Michael Moore.
And was Mr. Moore also a member of security?
He worked for Right Way as well.
And so then you have Mr. Shakur, Mr. Knight headed to Club 662. To your knowledge, whether other people headed over, I guess we already heard about Neckbone and Buntree, whether other people headed over to Club 662 with Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur? On a driving over, was it more than one car, or were there a number of cars driving over to Club 662?
And I can only speak on what I know now.
Yeah. Okay, well, no, back then, did you know?
I just know who normally with them.
So after Buntree and Neckbone tell you that Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight had been shot, and you seem to get some confirmation from the attorney, what do?
Me and Mr. Khalees and Michael Moore, who was with Mr. Shakur earlier, who got, his primary job was to work at the club. He and I jumped in the car with Mr. Khalees and headed towards the scene, where we were told Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight was. However, en route, Mr. Khalees was on the phone and we were notified that they were headed to UMC.
So did you go to UMC then?
That's correct.
Now, taking a step back, did you see the car that Buntree and Neckbone arrived to Club 662 in?
Eventually, yes, sir.
And did you notice anything notable about that car?
Yes, Mr. Buntree, he had a Toyota Supra that was black, and he had one bullet hole to the driver's side fender.
Now, let's go back to, you're on your way back to, or you're on your way over to UMC. What happens at UMC?
Get there. Of course, Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur was in the emergency room. I didn't get to see Mr. Knight until about 3 hours later. I saw him, but there was a lot of people gathering. Yes, people heard what happened from the club. They started gathering there, and people were just starting to gather, and in the parking lot outside of the hospital.
Was Mr. Knight held at UMC for a long time, or like for weeks, or what happened with Mr. Knight?
No, Mr. Knight was released. I left prior. I don't know why I left. I left prior to him getting released about 4 or 5 that morning. But I know I was back at his house. So I went and got his home secured. And I know I was back at his house about 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. that morning. I was with him all that day.
After all this, or sometime during this, do you make contact with your father?
Yes, sir.
How do you do that?
By phone. I called him a couple of times throughout that night. Told him what had just happened to Suge and Mr. Shakur. It's kind of stressful for me. Called him a few times that night.
How are you calling him?
By cell phone.
Oh, you had a cell phone at the time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was there anything that you felt you had to relate to him in order to let him know what might be happening the next day?
Well, during that night or that early morning, I was getting information from people in the parking lot and around that, hey, they got into it at the MGM with some guys from Southside Compton Clubs. And so I relayed that to him. They didn't know who the people were, just that they got into it with some guys from Southside. And I told them, hey, it's going to be trouble back in Compton.
When did you go back to Compton? When did you go back to California?
About 2 weeks later.
So you were in town while Mr. Shakur was at the hospital?
The whole time he was at the hospital, and that following week as well.
What was your role while Mr. Shakur was in the hospital?
I had 2 guys assigned. outside his door the whole time he was fighting for his life. And they were there just, we had problems with, I remember a candy striper trying to sneak up and take a picture of him while he was lying, fighting for his life. And we were just trying to keep people out. Of course, Ms. Shakur, his mother, was in charge, but just mainly trying to keep people out that she didn't want in or got her permission to come in to see Mr. Shakur while he was fighting for his life.
And then you had said after Mr. Shakur had passed, you stayed in Vegas for another week.
That's correct.
Why is that?
Well, I'm the one that actually received his ashes and had one of my security guys by the name of James Green fly back with the ashes and eventually delivered them to someone in the family. I believe it was the mother, but if it wasn't her, it was somebody that she authorized to receive the ashes.
Okay, but you are the person that delivered the ashes.
James Green was.
You received the ashes
Yes.
and then gave it
To James.
Yeah. You know, I want to ask you this just straight. Did you have anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur?
Absolutely not.
As a result of the beating of Orlando Anderson at the MGM Grand, were there any legal proceedings that involved Mr. Knight?
Yes, sir.
Is it fair to say that Mr. Knight was on probation at the time of the beating at the MGM Grand?
He was.
Actually, can we show 115? Actually, I don't even know that Mr. Wright can see.
We can take the computer up to him. I just have to open it. It'll go off the screen though if I take it off here. You want to do it on your computer so he can see it up close? And I'll play it for the jury. I assume you want the you want the fight one, right?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go look this up because we ain't got public. We ain't got to do that motherfucking serious, bitch. Look at us right now. Y'all gonna be worried about what's happening with us now, y'all. You know what people want to do? Try to make them cry, make them tell you.
All right. Let's chill out. 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 Hey, Mr. Spotter, Mr. Spotter, D. Hey, hold on. I gotta put D down. Mute up.
Good bitch.
Mute up. Yeah.
Respect, dog. Respect, that's all. I know. Mute the fuck up, nigga. Goddamn. Man, you talking, nigga. Where you come from? Damn, mute up, nigga. Who nigga talking to? Damn, bro, you been talking for the last 10 minutes. That nigga went on mute, nigga. You been done talking to y'all. Shit. Damn. Somebody get that old drunk ass uncle. Man, I'm about to go, nigga. I'm about to go ride my motorcycle. You been in that store, go get that last old English. You better go collect, nigga. You wanna go live? What's your Instagram? You wanna go live? Damn. Why you always worry about niggas' Instagram? Do you wanna go ahead and go live? Go live. Go live and get off the app. Go live, nigga. They gonna pop up on there. Go ahead, go live, nigga. Man, where you come from? You go where you come from, Fox. You a rat too. Get your bitch. Your father's a rat. Faggot. Your mother is dead mother. Can eat a dead dog.
Nah. Chill,
Fuck you, talking about you drunk bitch ass.
Hey, chill, man.
You got a mouth like a snapping turtle.
Man.
Mouth like a snapping turtle. Pussy ass nigga, rap ass bitch ass nigga. Go take a stroll to the park, you old drunk bitch.
Hey, look.
Man, nigga. Nah, Rockstar, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga.
Unc be tripping.
I'm gonna be tripping. Unc's a bitch and he get his old ass off of here.
Yeah, Unc be tripping,
He
guy.
never going to
Fuck
run.
him. I get all your feelings.
Nobody wants to. You almost going to God anyway. What I gotta kill you for? You almost there, bitch. Just live a little longer. Yo, fuck.
Well, I don't give a fuck about no God or Jesus. I'll slap God and shoot Jesus, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Shut up, my nigga. Ain't no church room, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
You didn't hit that pipe too hard. Shut the fuck up.
Nah.
You should let that nigga keep talking.
Nah. We live. I don't want to do all that, man.
I was waiting for you to stop this shit.
Rockstar like that shit, man.
Nah.
Yeah, they said he liked this shit.
Nah. Bad for business, guy. But nah, yeah, what up with everybody though? How everybody doing tonight?
Sure. Yeah, Keefe D was crazy up on that stage. I mean, not Keefe D.
Mob James. Oh my God.
That shit was crazy. He said, "You better get your lawyer."
Get your lawyer, man. Get your lawyer.
He said, "I'm not gonna put you in jail. You are." That nigga was going crazy up there.
Mob James did it, man.
That nigga lawyer stupid. Like, why is he asking him that shit? Like,
I said, nigga, I ain't putting you in jail, blood. You gonna put your own self in there. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, but he was still corroborating their storyline. Like, my thing is, I'm not gonna say nothing. Next question. What?
My old dirty ass niggas is trying to get a bag, Rockstar. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know them old ass niggas they trying to save any little ass grace they can, bro.
Especially this Reggie Wright dude. He just look like a weasel.
One of them, bro.
This nigga look like a weasel, girl.
They got everybody in this trial except for P. Diddy, nigga.
I know, man. My boy Diddy, man.
If Diddy would have been in this bitch, it would have been a fucking freak show on that motherfucker.
Yeah, Diddy.
yo, with that Fox Rockstar was good.
That's
Go, what up, nigga? Yeah, I watched that Mob James shit, man. That shit was.
I mean, he waited hell long to tell. Why wait this long?
No, he got subpoenaed though.
He got subpoenaed to go to court.
Yeah,
hey,
he got
you got on that stand, my man. You got on that stand, my man. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait till he was a dirt.
Said he's not about to pack up and move his grandkids and shit just to be running from this shit.
Yeah, that was a wild excuse. But
nigga, you can't run nowhere with your old ass.
Yeah, he was just.
He ain't snitched, though, right?
I mean, he was corroborating.
He basically said them niggas is the ones
who
killed Tupac.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know who it was, but it's definitely from they said.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't want him to go to jail.
Yeah.
But
no, he said exactly what it was. He don't know if it was that nigga personally, but it was a nigga that's with him.
He didn't see who pulled the trigger, but
yeah, he kept on insinuating Suge and Keefe had a beef.
He's saying they came from that gang where they from over there.
He
so
was,
that's how
he kept.
And the war back in Compton was retaliation.
Yeah.
From them niggas doing what they did in Vegas.
Yeah.
That old ass nigga, he could have went up there and said, bro, I'm hello. I don't remember none of that
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly.
I don't remember that shit.
That's all I'm saying.
He could have acted senile, right?
But
so
then he's up there getting frustrated. Like, nigga, you did this to yourself.
He can't say that because he on all these. He acted like he was getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like
he was getting frustrated, gang. Cause
that nigga wanted to tell that shit.
Cause listen, he don't.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, listen, cause he trying not to tell, but he telling everything. You know.
All right, but this is the thing, nigga. If you was trying to get him, why y'all ever fucking stop if you knew that's who did it? Why y'all never stop trying to get this nigga?
Yo, Rock, the prosecution wasn't even asking him that shit.
I know.
That was the defense niggas asking him this shit.
I know.
Like, that was the crazy part.
They
like,
might be.
That was the prosecution.
They might be all in cahoots, gang. You know how this shit go.
Yes, man. He said, get your lawyer.
Yeah, you know they all in cahoots, man. They probably eating dinner with the DA, with the prosecutors. And...
They definitely golfing with each other.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Man, you owe me one, man. Let me get this one.
Niggas trying to make a name off this case. All of them, everybody involved, is making a name off this case.
He did Mob James' ass.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Vlad is streaming it live, gang. Like, he's about to give Reggie Wright and Miles James a
Hey,
bag.
no, hold on. Hey, big bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. None of you niggas can show me 100,000.
Shut the fuck up. Go wipe your ass, bro.
You got 100,000 and you still a
Alright,
bitch. Shut up,
alright.
nigga.
Alright, he does.
Niggas like coming in the room trolling all the time.
He does, man. He blew
He
it.
said Keefe D lawyer hit him up and tried to get him to come testify on his behalf.
Yeah,
He said, I ain't testifying for the DA or Keefe D.
yeah.
You could mark me down as a hostile witness.
You gonna take me to jail, man.
Well, that's what the boy is trying to call himself, Mob James.
What?
A hostile witness.
Nigga ain't no hostile witness, nigga. You over here talking about shit you used to do, nigga.
We looked
Looking for niggas and
it
shit.
up, and a hostile witness.
You telling crimes, nigga.
But a hostile witness is basically a person who promised to cooperate, but then switches his story up on the stand. So I don't know.
That nigga ain't switched no story up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the niggas that do that just don't even get on the stand. They just had a statement.
Basically, he told him everything he honestly could really say. He can't say.
But my thing, we been heard all this, gang. All this is nothing new. They been talking like this on these interviews with Vlad and all this. Like, all this is nothing new, gang. It's literally a live podcast.
Hey, I mean, bro, it's all boo, because Tupac was telling too, nigga. He was on the radio talking about who shot him and shit too. It happens. Shit happens, bro. Sorry. Nigga, I know who shot me. They know who shot me. Nigga, that's telling, nigga.
He said, shut up.
I keep telling people we don't want that nigga, bro. That nigga ain't from the West Coast anyway. We don't want blood.
So
That's some Oakland shit right there, nigga. Oakland wanna claim him, nigga. That's that Oakland shit. Niggas from Oakland say.
I'll show it to you up close, Mr. Wright, while Mr. DiGiacomo shows it to the members of the jury. And Mr. DiGiacomo, before you said one started? Yeah, for the record, this is State's Exhibit 115B at 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay. So here, just actually, before we start playing, Mr. Wright, have you seen the MGM video before?
Yes, sir.
It's fair to say you've seen it more than once.
Yes, sir.
And that partly because it was part of a revocation proceeding that involved Suge Knight.
That's correct.
Now I'm going to show you 115B, starting at 7:04. I'm clicking. 1 second, not just yet. I'm clicking right. Is this the video that you've seen before?
That's correct, sir.
I'm gonna pause. Starting at 7:20. 7:20. Did you recognize the folks that were hitting Mr. Anderson there?
Hitting or kicking?
Hitting or kicking, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Who were they?
The gentleman in the white with the black hat on was
We'll try and coordinate this up again. Well, can you see it?
I can see it. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then can you tell us the people who are involved in this?
That gentleman right there in the white is Buntry, Alton McDonald.
There appears to be somebody in a gold shirt. Who was that?
That appeared to be Mr. Shakur.
There's a person in gray on gray, looks like outfit. Do you know who that is?
The one that I saw that's right in front of Mr. McDonald right now is Roger Williams.
Okay.
I thought it was blue. I saw
Okay,
it blue.
maybe I'm talking about the wrong. Yeah, you're talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna approach her.
Well, that's Mr. Knight, and then that's Mr. Williams. Yeah.
And then, so you see Mr. Williams, Mr. Knight, Mr. Shakur. Those are the people that are evident to you in this portion of the video. Is that
That's
right?
correct, sir.
And then we have another video of everybody leaving. Can you see that?
See it, but
That's it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to show Mr. Wright 115C.
and Mr. Shakur, Mr. Knight, Buntry, Mr. Williams. I don't see Frank yet. Okay, there you go. Mr. Alexander is the one with no sleeves on his shirt. And he's leading the pack now.
Did you see Trayvon Lane?
I don't see Mr. Lane yet. No, he had a hat on. I've seen him before. I don't see him right now, though. Let me look again. Frank. Mr. Shakur. I'm sorry, I don't see Mr. Lane.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, damn.
I'm going to just ask you to focus on the people leaving now at this point.
Okay. Right there, upper right. Yeah.
So you see him.
Yeah, he has the hat on. Upper right corner is Mr. Lane.
So you see him leaving the scene, but you don't actually see him during the.
Altercation.
You don't see him actually hitting.
I didn't see him, no.
Mr. Anderson.
I didn't see him do that.
But he's with the group that's fleeing the beating of Mr. Anderson.
That's correct.
Gonna show you what's been marked as state proposed exhibit 16. Do you recognize who that person is?
Keefe D sat there? No, I'm saying, what if he sit there?
Man, Keefe D ain't finna say nothing.
Reggie called that nigga crackhead.
Keefe D ain't finna. You said Reggie called him a crackhead?
Keefe D was looking like, I don't know what I got myself.
Hold on, Sasa. You said Reggie.
Like they trying to get Reggie fucking it.
Hold on. You said they called Reggie a crackhead? So?
No. Suge Knight, he called in on the choke no joke shit and said it was a fucking crooked cop and some dirty rat ass gang members that killed Tupac.
Yeah, but he just said Reggie White called Keefe D a crackhead.
Yeah, when he first got on the stand, they asked him, "Did you know him?" And it was like, "Yeah, I knew he was gonna be a crackhead." So Reggie White testified too?
He on the stand right now.
He was on the stand.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't see that one.
I'm watching it right now. It's live.
Reggie Wright was on there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I told you he pointing out a nigga. Yeah, he got some like heart shit on, like some little thing.
They're at the age where they don't give a fuck to tell. They tell everything right now.
But he's a police.
He had a stroke or something, right?
I'm going with these dying decorations.
That came from COVID.
No, he said that's his phone charging.
He said it came from COVID. He said it happened because of COVID.
That's my part.
No, he said he got fat because of COVID, nigga. Not because.
I think he had a shit.
Yeah, but that wire is for his phone charging. He said because he
I think that nigga had a stroke or something too, yeah. Yeah, I think COVID probably caused all that. Like he probably got fucked up bad.
Yep, he said
Because
like
his whole,
he might be in something else.
you can see his hand is like he had a stroke. That shit is just neck up for being put up in that house. You know what I'm talking about, Fox? When your shit is just like when it should be like numb. It look like the side of his body is numb. Well, his hand.
Like he lost feeling in one side.
Yeah, you don't see his hand is straight. Like he can't.
I didn't watch the shit. I didn't see this shit yet. I didn't see him up there.
but he's looking better than before. But if you watch before when he first was on, he was fucked up bad.
Rico Suave looking at nigga, cuz up out of here, gang. Nigga got the comb back. Who still do that, cuz? That's some real old nigga shit. The comb back with the.
That's that South Central shit, man.
Hell no, nigga. This nigga right here.
That's that OG Bobby Johnson.
That's that cop cut, nigga. That's that cop cut.
James said it's gonna be a misunderstanding, nigga. That's nigga stressed out.
Man, that nigga ain't stressed out. Them niggas about to get paper. Vlad about to give these niggas a bag. Come tell their story. Come rat some more on they shit.
That nigga Mob James lost his teeth and everything.
That's Mr. Lane.
Do you recognize the person in Stacy Exhibit 7? Actually, no, I'm giving the wrong one. Stacy Exhibit 2.
Yes, I recognize him. That's Mr. Davis.
Okay. I'm going to show you the person depicted in Stacy Exhibit number 3.
Mr. Anderson.
And lastly, I'm going to show you what's been marked as States Exhibit 72. Do you recognize what's in that?
It's a defo chain, yes.
Ron, I'm going to move these exhibits into evidence. No objection.
So admitted.
Can you show number 6? This is 6. This is mark 6. I think it's 06. Is that the person you identified as Trayvon Lane?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cole, is this a, could you take it, this is a natural stopping point?
Yes, we can take a break.
Okay, we need, one of our jurors needs to come for break.
Okay.
All right, so at this time, we're gonna take a recess. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial with any person connected to this case, by any means of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected to the trial or cases submitted to you. We'll have everyone back here at 3:40. Please rise for the jury. For the record, the jury has exited the room. We'll be in recess. Mr. Wright, did you need any water bottle or anything?
I have one. Thank you,
Got
ma'am.
one? Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, no problem.
And Your Honor, if we could just.
They opened it up, they had it, and they got ready, then they closed it, and they opened it again. So it's 2 different time frames, literally.
I think I was out there like 2014, 2015.
That wasn't out there. I don't think they had it back then.
But they had it. It told you it's Sloss and Tees, and then it changed into the Marathon. So Marathon is on the corner, right? It's literally on the corner. Sloss and Tees was to the left of it, where the other businesses was, right? Sloss. So where Marathon at used to be some Arabs that own the smoke shop right there. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. They bought all that shit out. They got all that shit out. Sloss and Tees got raided. Boom. They was able to reopen, they revitalized the marathon. They been there for years, gang. Before niggas start really recognizing what they was doing. Like I said, it was more just a t-shirt shop. Niggas was hustling out that motherfucker. You feel me? He wasn't even on that music shit. You know what I'm saying? But he just got smart and flipped it, turned it into what is, into that. So, but like I said, they always been hustling, gang. They always, never always was a hustler, man. That's one thing about it. Always had the gold chain. Feel me? Just a young nigga hustling for sure in that corner. I used to be able to send anybody to that corner to get whatever they need. Shit crazy. I remember my mom boyfriend, he was trying to get a movie DVD. I told him go over there to Crunch House Plaza and go tell him T-Rod sent you. That nigga said he went right up in there and got everything he needed. So, that it's just a one-stop shop. It was definitely ground zero for everything, whether Nick was there or not. It was everybody hustling. Everybody had something.
He hustling that motherfucker though. He said.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. We was some nigga. I remember I got my little sack, went over there and started hustling on the corner, right? We get into it with a nigga from 6-0. Well, a nigga that don't know us from 6-0, right? He like, oh no, 6-0. Y'all niggas can't sell. Nah, fuck that. Where y'all from? Y'all from West? Nah, y'all can't sell nothing over here. We like, huh? Nigga, this our first time seeing you, nigga. Talking about we can't sell nothing. That nigga, he pressed the issue. The homie wanted to squabble, cuz I'm like, nah, we gonna handle this the right way, gang. Just, we gotta back down from this right now, because if we react, it's gonna go, it's gonna get, So I end up gonna holler at my nigga Big Cat. I don't know if y'all know Big Cat. Big Cat is the old nigga from 6-0 that's always on the internet. Nigga with no teeth, big braids and all that. Big Cat was a G back in the day though. But yeah, I end up gonna holler at Big Cat, tell cuz the situation. Like, yeah, cuz nigga trying to press us, talking about we can't sell no weed, smoke. He like, what? What, nigga, on 6-0, nigga, y'all family, cuz. West Beach is family, cuz. We ain't having that. Feel me?
That was the 1-600 trial that time, right?
Yep, on cuz of G, I'm telling you, cuz of low. Nigga, the next time I seen the nigga that we got into it, cuz apologize, nigga, on West Boulevard, crib on my dead homies, nigga. Nigga, cuz apologize, nigga. Was like, yeah, cuz I didn't know, woo. Yeah, Cat, told me, cuz, my, woo. You feel me? So it's always been a camaraderie, respect between us and them. You know what I'm saying? Whether we had misunderstandings or not. You feel me? So, niggas lived over there, went to the same school, hustled, you feel me? Even though my hood a little bit down the way, but we got a hood over there too, 6-4. So it's kind of like we all the same, you feel me? And, one thing about us, like, we always kept it neutral, gang. Like, we not really neutral because we rock with them regardless, because we all got the same enemies. But by nature, my hood was not neighborhood or gangster. We were just Crips. You feel me? So, it's a different twist because, my generation really hung out and thug with the 6-0s. You know what I'm saying? I just had my nigga Gilbone on here the other day. Shout out my nigga Gilbone. Cut just came home after doing 16 and a half years. Nip shot him out on that song, Keys to the City. You know what I'm saying? He said on level 4 with Gilbone is where I'm supposed to be. You feel me? So I had him up in here, interviewed him, chopped it up with him, and he trying to get his feet wet in this shit, and I'm just telling him it ain't cracked up what it be, but if you want to get your chili off this shit. You feel me? Cause you got a story. So he just came, chopped it up, and put a lot of shit in perspective, but it's a lot of shit he don't know. He don't know Eric Holder. He don't know Loose Cannon. He never heard of Loose Cannon. Never heard 600. You know what I'm saying? He said
They came after him and shit, right?
Huh?
They all came after him. They probably younger, right?
Yeah. I mean, he left when we was in high school, gang. 16 and a half years, my nigga. Feel me? Like,
He's your age or he's older?
Yeah, I think he like probably 1 year. He might be 1 year older than me, or we might be the same age. He left in 07. I graduated 08. KK graduated 07. So.
Oh, y'all young, man. I'm older than y'all nigga. I graduated 06.
Duh, nigga.
Acting like you much older than them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
You young.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I graduated in 94. Nigga. Y'all niggas babies.
And then you wanna know some crazy shit?
That's like 12 years before me.
So Nip never went to school with us. Nip didn't go to Crenshaw. Nip went to he went to Hamilton. Hamilton is where like the Playboy gangsters is at. Big Sad and all them. That's kind of like they hood school over there, Hamilton. So for him,
technically, when you graduated, I was upstate.
what, in 08? I graduated in 08.
Yeah, I went upstate in 08. I got booked in 07, went up 08.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I was thinking about in 08. I was on my way there. Mom's like, shit, you gotta get your diploma at least. Do something. Yeah, man. My nigga Nip, man. It's crazy. They got video footage of him bumping some of these songs that he did fresh out the studio. So he was gearing up to drop some of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even listen to it. That shit fire. I ain't even get to listen to it.
It's a vibe. To me,
I've been on that Pooh Shiesty shit.
I don't know why you ain't about to go knock nothing down, nigga. You ain't about to go kill nothing, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me thinking about knocking stuff down. I overgot beef. I've been
Start thinking about them niggas that owe you money.
That's why. That's why I can't even listen to that shit. That's why I can't even listen to that shit, gang. That shit is poison. That shit is poison. That nigga talking crazy, too crazy for me. But what's up? But what's up with Big 30, nigga? Big 30 dropped a diss today. He said your favorite rapper capping and he snitching on me. Nigga? What?
Talking about Gucci.
Huh?
It ain't out yet. Come out Friday.
He said your favorite rapper capper and he snitching on me, gang. Let's go to Big 30. Huh?
What's he capping about?
He said your favorite rapper capper, basically saying like he ain't no gangster, nigga. Like, nigga.
Boy, he saying he ain't get robbed.
And he said that nigga snitching on me, nigga. I'm gonna play that shit real quick. It's just a little snippet. This nigga. I'm trying to think which
30
one.
better calm his fat ass down. Hey, y'all niggas got open cases. Y'all need to just shut the fuck up.
Said they won't slide, they gonna get fired up, man.
The rapper Cap, man, he snitching on me. How he the boogeyman, man? How y'all scared of homie? Why they all scared? Hey, man. Big 30. Hey, bro, I don't think this is a bright idea, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a bright idea, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Individuals at all. The Memphis niggas slow. You heard Stan G in here the other night, man.
Yeah, man.
All the Memphis niggas slow.
We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better, man. This is nasty work right here, man. And even like, you know, the boy was rapping about it too. The nigga Pooh on that song "Reap What You Sow." That nigga basically talking about robbing Gucci, nigga. All I wanted was bare minimum. Yeah. Nigga.
He was talking about shooting niggas and all that. That nigga Pooh Shiesty crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They ain't no nigga I want my kids to look up to, gay.
Rap himself right to a life sentence.
I'm good, gang. Like, don't listen to anyone but Pooh Shiesty, gang. Please. Like, please. He's not nobody to be looking up to, gang. Like, he's over with.
Young boy ain't no better, nigga.
I don't like Young Boy at all, but I deal with Young. He free. He free right now. We gonna give him that. He free. He be talking crazy. He free. I don't agree with it, but these kids love him.
What's up with that nigga Keefe? I mean, Whack 100 and 6ix9ine on that dirt shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
Bruh,
I seen that.
He keep ending up in niggas' cases.
So they about to put that in Dirt case.
Yeah, everybody. Bruh, they said that they using that interview as basically the slide of on, like that's what started it all.
Yeah.
That interview.
Yeah.
Saying that Dirk heard this shit or seen the shit and made him want to like retaliate.
Yeah.
That's what they saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo. That nigga like, and the Fed still ain't question him on nothing. He in like 3 Fed joints.
Nigga, he's working.
All right, so I'm here outside the courthouse. I just saw Lil Durk's last hearing, and there was a lot of really big information that just came out. Now, I'm going to do a bunch of breakdowns of all the information, but I'm going to hit you with the craziest piece of information that came up first. I could not believe it. They brought up Whack 100 and 6ix9ine in Durk's hearing. Now, this is insane. So they were basically arguing over a certain exhibit and like whether or not it should be allowed to be used. And they pretty much said that there was a podcast clip of the 6ix9ine and Whack 100 interview that they basically wanted to use. The defense for Durk was fighting for it not to be included, and this is what's crazy. Now look, before I get attacked, before I get in any trouble, okay, I'm not saying Whack 100's a snitch or that he's cooperating or that he's part of this case. Same goes for 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's not cooperating against Durk. He's not part of the case. But the interview between Whack 100 and 6ix9ine was brought up. The feds are planning to use it as evidence. Evidence of what, you might ask? They're saying that it is evidence that this podcast where 6ix9ine was talking his shit against Durk, talking about, slide for Von. He said that dudes were going to slide. If I die, we're boosting the murder rate. Dudes are going to slide every day. All of that stuff. They're basically saying that this was evidence that this podcast blew up. It was one of the biggest aspects of the Slide for Von campaign. The feds literally just said it themselves that 6ix9ine and Whack 100 on that podcast, that was like the all-star team of the Slide for Von campaign. They're saying that people, they were basically saying that, they said that a confidential witness had claimed that Durk had seen the clip. Durk's defense were arguing, no, they hadn't said that he'd specifically been sent the clip, but he acknowledged that, the clip was going around. The clip was a very popular, element in the Slide for Von campaign that was going on. And they pretty much explained that, like, the confidential witness is going to testify that Durk either saw the clip or was aware of it. And that basically there was a conversation basically saying that, like, this whole 6ix9ine Whack 100 conversation was, like, very, very negative to Durk's mindset. It was a big part of why he wanted to go and Slide for Von. When people are saying, they talking online about Slide for Von, I know they trolling me, that's what they were talking about. They're saying that this is one of the instances, this is one of the most famous and
Ain't gotta get that colon check. Oh, my bad. Hey, So look, it's a lot getting revealed in this dirt shit. I guess they claim they got the informant now. Some dude named Ronnie something. They just pointing them out. Hold on, I'm about to.
That's in the dark shit you said?
Yeah, they got the official informant.
That's just one.
Well, yeah, one of, and then they saying OTF Jim is set to testify as well. So that's the second one. So yeah, OTF Vonnie has officially been identified as protective witness number 2 in Lil Durk's case.
That's Dirk's right hand,
Yep, making him the second key witness alongside PW1, which is OTF Jam allegedly. Authorities are seeking to introduce video of Dirk, King Von, and Vonnie at Icebox purchasing jewelry along with photos of Vonnie and King Von together.
That's bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't see him beating this shit.
That's bad, bro.
His own nigga turned on Cub.
Hey, this
Big Chuck said he beating it just because of the lawyer he got.
Everybody say that. They saying Pooh Shiesty finna beat it. They saying, oh, that's King Von cousin. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. With a trial today, way more details are coming out. And oh, damn, the trial start tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, on 20th.
No, that's the 19th.
On Wednesday.
No, that's the Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah. I'm behind. Yeah, nasty work, gang. Nasty work. Free Dirk, man.
That nigga ain't getting free.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nigga, is you stupid, nigga? This nigga in California, nigga. This is not down south, nigga. You play, you lay, nigga.
That ain't even a Rico. Shit.
Yeah, nigga, they got something for, they got a place for a nigga like that. Right where he at, the feds.
Fuck around, send that nigga to ADX.
Yeah, you talking about niggas catching planes to come smoke niggas? That shit crazy. You gonna get made an example, my boy.
Yeah,
Don't ever in your motherfucking life think you gonna be going state to state killing niggas around this bitch.
None of that shit look good. All the evidence.
That's why you don't. Bro. You go to another state, you hire niggas from that state to go get them niggas. You don't go do that. Who the fuck you think you is?
It's not even safe to do that because niggas tell. Niggas talk.
That's safer than doing what the fuck they did.
Yeah, it really, man, the way technology done moved up, bro. It's hard to just kill a nigga and get away with it nowadays, bro. You know what I mean? It's fucked up out here.
And you got them niggas telling on you, my nigga. Yes. Dang. That's what's.
All them niggas.
You took care of them niggas too. That's crazy. Like you take care of your niggas. You look out for your niggas. Y'all all got the same principles.
But he the reason why they going to jail.
Nah, but them niggas was going them niggas gonna ride for Vaughn regardless. That's what they do, nigga. They been riding for their team. Whether you know what I'm saying? It's just that he had money to get them there. That's the difference.
That was the point, though.
That's the problem, nigga.
They was saying nigga wasn't sliding. That's what made niggas start doing shit.
Doing hella extra.
Dirk start goddamn complaining.
Nigga worried about what other niggas doing and shit, nigga.
He instigated this shit.
It ain't no fucking way I'm finna let a rat gaslight me into doing nothing.
Bro. That nigga telling niggas he ain't paying for the one they did. He paying for the one he won't. Come on, nigga. He's not. That nigga was putting money on niggas. Too close.
He ain't paying for the one they did.
That nigga's fake, bro. That nigga gonna be an AD.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, I hate to laugh, but the nigga said you ain't paying for the one you did. Okay, all right. Say no more, nigga. We gonna put your body. We gonna tell, nigga. You can't treat niggas like that, though, bro.
I mean, he did everything he was supposed to do, but the thing is, that nigga had so much weird shit going on, bro. He didn't even finish with. He didn't even go out with the same niggas he started with, so he did hella weird shit too. We're not just act like he didn't do weird shit. He ain't with none of the niggas he started with.
That nigga gonna be.
But guess what? He got last one of them niggas that's from one of them niggas' hoods with him. That nigga was stealing niggas' people. He stole all Chief Keefe people.
That nigga about to be up there with Larry Ford.
What, Larry Hoover?
Larry Hoover and Jeff Ford. Watch.
Your dad just came home. Now you gonna do what he just did. You might not make it. You might not make it backed up.
Yeah. What they plead? They ain't give him no plea. They offer him that.
Ain't no motherfucking plea. The plea is gonna be he gonna be stuck there like a fucking flea on the wall.
If they offer him a dub, he better jump on it, nigga.
That nigga be lucky to get a fucking 30. Y'all crazy nigga. Y'all hear what they said they talking about? They talking about murder for hire.
That nigga looking at life.
That nigga is just looking at death penalty, P.
Yeah, but that's not people on trial, but
mafia charges, nigga.
And they gonna be singing the sad song in that bitch with no auto-tune. He might come out and be like, man, I'm telling all these niggas.
If he come out, then they gonna have a cane and hella gray hair, nigga. By the time he get out, trust me.
that's fucked up though, man.
But how stupid are y'all niggas to go get shit with the company card though? Like, niggas have all that cash. I'll be showing you niggas can go get that shit with cash.
Hey, but didn't they say Young Thug, like one of the murders in his case, somebody got killed.
They're talking about this nigga calling shots, nigga, sending shots, not him doing something, him calling shots. So I saw that for him and company cars, that shit isn't your shit. That's your business.
Right. Damn, yeah, that's great. I don't see him getting out of there.
I don't give a fuck who got it, nigga. You doing okay on that motherfucker. That nigga ain't coming home. He gonna be right up in there with Pooh Shiesty eating shebangs.
He might be an ADX, nigga. He might be worse than Pooh Shiesty.
He definitely worse than Pooh Shiesty.
Cause they talking about that fucking gang was the strongest gang, OTF. They talking about they sex money murder. Well, I got that from Saw Kim. The niggas worse than sex money murder.
At least in the Pooh Shiesty case, nobody died, so he might have a little chance.
Shiesty should have spoken with that time, doing all that.
I didn't think my nigga fucking nigga. You rapped about it, nigga. Now you wrapped up about it, nigga. That's something you gotta deal with, nigga. If you make it out, but God willing. But nigga, niggas, that's shit comes with it. Can't cry now. At least he holding his head. He ain't crying.
Hey, I don't know if y'all talked about this yet, but they say this nigga Geeky Gotti got 24 months or some shit like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
He got it.
Geeky Gotti, the battle rapper that went to jail for robbing I guess he robbed pharmacies or whatever out of town.
He only got 24 months for that?
Yeah, and he got almost a year down.
In Ohio and shit, right?
Ohio, yep. But he locked up.
24, that's good. Shit.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, free the homie, man.
Cause see, what they were saying was they got a string of robberies, but he just so happened to roll on that last one, and they got proof that he only did one. You know what I mean? So he kind of lucked up on that one and shit.
And they was watching the niggas. They knew when they landed at CBG and all that shit, bro. That whole case was crazy.
Man, when the police came to the side, to the car, nigga, they knew what the niggas had in the car and everything, bro.
Exactly.
This nigga Trick Daddy in the room by himself, fucking snoring like a motherfucker. This nigga crazy. This nigga Trick.
Oh yeah, I gotta see this. They talking about Muncie talking about the West Boulevards, the one that beat up Blueface. We gotta see this, man.
You believe that?
I mean, I ain't heard nothing from the homies, but I told you, the schoolyards and the homies be intertwined though. But we got some other shit going on. I'm pretty sure that would have been brought up. I think Muncie got it wrong. I'm gonna find out.
You gotta come from Arizona, then you gotta come back to your city.
But I ain't gotta come shit, nigga. My phone beating, boy. You don't know, nigga, everybody and their mama got my number, nigga. Fuck you think, nigga. I'm a joint, gang. Ain't no question about it. But like I said, we dealing with some other shit. We got a homie that just shit, nigga, on life support. Nigga ran into a fucking big rig.
Damn.
Nigga, so niggas trying to see what the fuck going on.
It's all good. I just got your text, Rock. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. I think they talk about when Blueface get knocked out. If Blueface get knocked out. Oh, y'all saw Lush going in on Doughboy? Oh my god, nigga.
Oh, that boy a bitch.
That nigga was on Lush. That nigga was on Doughboy ass, nigga.
He was tripping on no Jeopardy. He was tripping on no Jeopardy today, nigga. He was talking major shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Listen,
nah.
but that boy always be acting like he ain't scared of wax. That nigga scared. That nigga spooky.
Nah, niggas was in there, niggas was in there like, yeah, that's what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas.
That nigga Spooky Johnson, bro. He's scared of whack. He would not say nothing bad about whack. No matter what nobody say. That nigga ain't gonna say nothing bad about whack, bro. You might be a rich.
Oh, Rich Dollars? He a cold nigga, man. Y'all cold. Don't do my nigga Rich Dollars like that,
No,
gang.
man, you should have heard how he was talking around this shit, bro. I know Rich, but he be on that. That's my man.
Yeah, he do be kind of wacky-ish, but see, the only thing I give Rich, cause I know his son in real life, right? His son used to be putting up to my trap and all that. Son, real stomp down nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with cuz. So, and they look just alike, cuz on hood. So, cuz know like his son could tell. Like his son probably told cuz like, nah, that nigga Rock a real nigga before this shit. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know. But like cuz sense that vibe though. You feel me? But like I said, like I don't take the internet shit personal when I know niggas in real life, gang. You feel me? So I just don't be off that shit. Like I don't trip, cuz gonna do his shit. I'm trying to. Oh, so Lush came back. Oh, that what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came to no jumper, but he had to have some of the people from the detox center there with him and shit or whatever.
What?
They escorted him there and shit.
Huh?
Yeah, they escorted him there because he in rehab right now.
Yeah.
So he went in there sneaking and geeking.
So they can't smoke around cuz or nothing? Like.
No. Well, they probably can, but he can't fuck with it.
I'm trying to find this clip.
That nigga was going in today.
I'm talking about Doughboy.
Okay, what were you saying?
Munchie said something about the West Boulevard. Let me see.
Hey, y'all hear that story that motherfucking Whack 100 told about Big U kicking Corrupt in the ass and shit?
Yeah, I reacted to that shit.
That nigga's stupid, bro. After the first story you told about chasing Future around the airport, now you all of a sudden you want to start telling industry stories and shit, bro. Like that's not no OG type shit, my nigga.
Bro, are y'all really surprised? It's whack.
Right? Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, I don't like this nigga, man. Y'all take that nigga. I don't even. Bro, I got that nigga name blocked on Twitter, all kind of shit. Nigga, like, please stop putting this nigga in my algorithm, bro. That is one of the most annoying niggas on
Oh
earth.
yeah, Blueface baby mama drama.
The only thing I want to see on my timeline about Whack is nigga is somebody knock that nigga off one morning and shit. That's the only thing I want to see about that nigga on my timeline. Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing that nigga got to say.
The master hider, my nigga. He ain't.
You just not seeing that shit? Oh no, your shit. Nigga, I had one so called. Hey, that's what I'm gonna ask you, Fox. That's why I called you, nigga. Nigga, John Kell Jones got hurt, nigga. So they don't void that shit on FanDuel?
No.
We're not gonna void it, but if everybody else hit, they're gonna pay you out in bonus bet.
They didn't. Everybody else hit. Yes.
Hold on. Did everybody else
Yes.
hit? So tomorrow, within tomorrow and the next day, they're gonna pay you out in bonus bets for the remainder of that ticket.
For real?
What quarter did she get hurt in though?
I don't know, gang. I don't know.
It had to be. I think it got to be like either first quarter.
Who got hurt?
John Kell Jones. That shit pissed me the fuck off, nigga. I had a perfect ticket, cuz. That
Hold
bitch.
on, let me see how many minutes she played.
Yeah, that nigga Keke was like, she got hurt. I'm like, oh. Because they do it on prize picks. They void it on prize picks ASAP.
Yeah, if you on FanDuel, bro, anytime anybody ever got hurt during one of my parlays, nigga, that shit is.
They got to get hurt before the game.
They fuck me over on that shit every time.
They updated it. They changed it to where if they got hurt, I want to say the first quarter though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it's first quarter or first half, but I know definitely first quarter. Let me see. Oh yeah, you should be good, Rock. She got hurt in the first. She only played 6 minutes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
In the first quarter.
Give me.
Get that in bonus bets.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man, send me something. Let me hold something, champ.
Should nigga a bonus bet? What would let you on a bonus bet, nigga? Shut up, nigga. Nigga crazy.
What's a bonus bet? Don't get that money.
Nigga, a bonus bet, you gotta bet it on there, gang. Like, you know, I gotta get some more money, gang. Like, I'm trying to find this clip, man. Of them talking about this whole Blueface shit. They say Munchie was on there and talking about shout out to the West Boulevard.
Yo, I really want to go at these niggas, man. Fucking, what's his name? Ray Dan using them, bro.
Why?
Because them niggas be saying dumb shit, bro. They talk about Charlamagne work for nigga.
Bro, don't be a Charlamagne defender, though, gang. Charlamagne, like, come on, gang. Because you know this is the whole issue, gang. The whole issue is Charlamagne is acting like he's not this gatekeeper for Jay-Z and shit, like as far as like cleaning up their image, making it sound good. Okay, bro, look, you have business ties with these individuals. Okay, we understand that. You may not be working for them, but you have some type of incentive that's keeping it clean on wax when you on camera, not to say nothing bad and to defend any narrative because you're in business with these people. Okay, but no, listen, and I understand that, but see, he's open about it. We know that. If we know that, that's the difference. Don't hide it. Don't say I don't, and you really do.
He never really said he did. Like they came up with that narrative.
I mean,
he don't work for Rock Nation.
No, he don't. But just admit that you have intent when it comes to
do business in the future.
No, you already done business. You don't want to sever business ties. So anything that hits the neck, yes, nigga, you want your business partner to hold you up standing, nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, it's nothing wrong. Just admit it. Don't try to, like, I think that's what it is, gang. It's like, yes, nigga, I rock with these niggas. I'm not gonna say I don't rock with these niggas.
He defends them any chance he gets.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like, and that's what them niggas is on. It's like, okay, bro, if you don't work for him, cool, but just admit that, nigga, you're a nut hugger, nigga. That you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how, like.
I feel like academics is the same way with that nigga Drake.
No, for sure. He admits he's a nut hugger. He admits he's a nut hugger. We know he's a nut hugger. You hear me? Like, come on. It's a difference, gang. Yeah. And at least he gets paid for his nut hugging. At least he gets a chain, an owl chain for his nut hugging. You know what I'm saying? At least he get Drake clout. You know what I'm saying? Get a stimulus.
Crazy about that situation, bro. Drake done been on everybody's stream, everybody live, and he will not get this nigga academics an interview, a stream, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just couldn't be that kind of nigga.
Bro, he gave him a chain, gang. We locked in, gang. We talk, we text.
Adam acts like he talks to Drake all the time.
He does.
But he ain't never been on no jumper yet.
He let his wife go. He's not coming to no jumper, gang. He won't go on academics. He's not coming to. When have you seen Drake on a black podcast? Tell me.
Yo, but he came to his man show, didn't he?
No. When have you seen Drake? What, Benadine?
I think
That's bending down is under the umbrella stream, whatever they doing and all that. He don't count. He don't count. When the last time you seen Drake on Breakfast Club, podcast, any black podcast? Bro, the last podcast we seen him on was a white bitch in the bed, gang. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
He not black, yo. Fuck that.
What we talking about? He don't do it, gang. He don't do it.
Yo, bump that Kendrick, my nigga. Fuck that nigga. That Kendrick core.
Yeah, man. This nasty work though. I ain't gonna lie, man. These
I
niggas.
think Drake is the corniest motherfucker. He's like one of the best rappers, but he corny as shit. Like his whole style corny. That nigga's a corny rapper. Like you see a rapper, like you know how a nigga like Nip got swag. Like you can see niggas follow after Nip or like you know what I mean. Like he's of the culture. Drake is nothing of the culture, bro. That nigga wear a fucking Nike sweatsuit that be on a clearance in fucking Moscow somewhere. That nigga don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He wear some weird, whack, corny shit. He don't know how to dress. Shit is just so style corny.
I mean, you New York niggas say nobody know how to dress.
I'm saying like y'all Cali niggas don't know how to dress. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
We don't see whack with them fucking with them wrinkles in his. Like, and the example you use is whack. Come on, bro. I start with them same shit, man.
All right.
Shut up.
Hold on. About to pull me on up off the mic. The hell
You
just
think you gonna pull a mic out? What?
Listen, man. I need somebody to reach out for a second.
That nigga's crazy. He said Rockstar and Whack got the same style.
You is, nigga. I got way more style than Cuz.
You do? You got way more swag?
And the only reason why he might have style because he got a little bit more money. But trust me, nigga.
Nah, he don't got no style.
I'm gonna put it.
I'm
gonna put it together, gang. Don't trip.
Shit, you know what I mean? Hey, that shit cool? What does Whack actually wear that look like he spent more than $25?
I mean, listen. I done seen cousins and shit. Like, okay, I could tell the bitch. Look. Hold on. I could tell the bitch. I could tell the bitch took you shopping. You feel me? Like you don't go buy this on your own, gang. This is a bitch styling you. You feel me? So that's what he be keeping them bitches there for. R&B and all that. Like, that nigga don't be up on that nigga. That nigga a grandpa, gang.
That nigga don't know how to dress, bro. That nigga, see, look, you even think my nigga, he can't dress. That nigga, we with some bullshit.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is when you do see him in some fly or, some expensive shit, because I done seen him some Fendi, Gucci, whatever.
Yeah, but that's still, he be wearing a whack Fendi Gucci shit. He wear like shit like come on, my nigga. Flacco done step his game up, nigga. Yeah, he wear like that corny shit. Like, come on, like you gonna buy Gucci, but you gonna buy this shit right here? Like he buy the cheap Gucci shit, like the shit that be on like the outlets and shit.
Man,
that shit that just be left there for like 4 weeks.
What's wrong with that?
He like, bruh, that's the shit nobody wants. That's the shit that's swaggy. See, look, he said, this nigga Flacco wear with no shoes on, with no socks on, bro.
He an outlet shopper, gang. That's something.
There ain't nothing wrong with outlet shopping, man, nigga. There ain't nothing wrong with outlet shopping, but what I'm saying is he buy the cheapest shit. The shit that you know what I'm saying? The shit that really like that's outdated type shit. Like he'll wear a Gucci shirt, but that shit's like a corny Gucci shirt.
God, man, I don't be paying attention to cut. I'm gonna keep it real, gang. I don't be paying attention like that, gang.
It's like the shit that was left over on the rack that nobody else picked and shit.
I don't be paying attention.
For 4 weeks, bro.
I don't be paying attention, gang.
He think he got a deal, shit. Yeah, exactly. See, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't be paying attention.
I know you said that 5 times, Rockstar. You don't pay attention to the nigga, but you the one that told us he wear Gucci. This nigga crazy.
You said what?
I said you don't pay attention, but you the one that told us he wear Gucci.
I mean, I didn't see. I'll be like, oh, okay. He wearing designer today, you know, like another day, like.
Might try to say, Rockstar wearing shoes landing to the side. Every time I see Rockstar on film or whatever, they had a brand new pair of shoes on.
Come on, man.
Brand new shoes every time I seen it.
Nigga, I got too many shoes.
My nigga,
Why you say your shit's is leaning, my nigga?
No, cause he don't
that's
know.
probably when he showed up for security.
He don't know how shoes look, nigga. Fly shoes, I guess. I don't know.
My thing, he realized, like, you know what, how, like, you got that unk that have money, but, like, he dressed like an uncle. That's that nigga whack, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, I be like, this nigga.
Like the nigga on Martin. What's that nigga name?
Bruh, man.
No,
I know R&B there for some money.
That's that nigga name, but
I know R&B there for the look and the money.
nigga, she's smart. She trying to get her up a bag, nigga.
She can't. Wasn't she in the projects somewhere? Like on this app?
She
When I
not
first
there.
met her, she was living in the projects on this. I was on met her on this app, bro.
Oh, you see that picture? Who's that posted that picture of her, nigga, from back in the day, nigga? She look like a country bunkin', nigga.
He got her teeth done, her ass done, which he as he should. Shit, upgrade hoe.
Yeah, he fixed her up, nigga. He put a house loan into her ass, nigga. That nigga put a straight house loan into her.
He put a house loan. That nigga poured a house with her body, right?
Yeah.
Shit. It'd be funny to see that bitch leave that nigga.
It's crazy, cause damn, cause this shit come full circle. So I used to fuck with the Wayne's Family Tough, right? My mom's she used to be working on My Wife and Kids, that show.
Oh, shit.
So so I was cool with the nephew, Dwayne Waynes. He the one that did all the music score in between scenes and shit. You would hear music leading up to commercials or whatnot. That's what he did. In the midst of that, he had a studio in the office that nigga would record. He made beats. Now I'm cool with the sons, Damon Wayne Jr., Mike Waynes. He from 40s.
Oh, Damon Wayne Jr. funny as hell. The one that was in like
yeah.
That was in like
Yeah.
scary movie and
Yeah,
shit.
that nigga used to
They
bang.
from the 40s. They from the hood.
Nah. So look, so Damon Jr. used to want to be a blood. He used to want to be from BPS. Well, he was claiming BPS.
For real?
He was claiming BPS, and then Mike Waynes is from 40s. He for sure from 40s. They fuck with her. He got a baby by Vanessa Simmons, Russell Simmons' niece.
The skinny ones, yeah.
Vanessa, the one like
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah. He got Mike Wayne's got a baby by Vanessa.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mike a real homie, and you know what I'm saying. But I remember Dwayne hit me up when I think after the marathon shit, he seen me and he said, "What up? It's Dwayne. Just saw some video of you going back and forth with this whack guy." He said, "I'm not no street nigga, but I'm a man. From one man to another, don't fall for juvenile provocations. Keep focused on your chips and leave them streets to hopeless niggas. I'm sending you this because I care, nigga. I hope you been good."
You should say, nigga, you should put me in Scary Movie 15, nigga.
But no. It's just crazy, like full circle, because the homie that's in a big rig that got hit, that ran into the big rig, like he know all these niggas too. You feel me? Like, and I had to tell them niggas what's going on and shit. So nigga, that nigga Mike just hit me and shit. It's like, man, this shit true? I'm like, hell yeah, girl. Shit true, gang. You don't even understand. Like the homie that's cuz is like a pinnacle, like to the hood. You know, he the first infant. He the first infant of the hood. He really like royalty. His whole family from the hood. Nigga, I mean, as far as I can remember, cuz always was in the hood. Now, when we lost our other big homie, which is his cousin, he kind of removed himself and he just been out the way ever since, you know, cause shit really not the same. But you know, shit just happened. But it's so fucked up. That nigga just buried his mom about a week ago, gang, like 2-3 weeks ago, gang, and now he in the hospital on life support. So, you know, it's like, you know, if you, man, listen, man, stop taking life for granted, man. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, it be the little things, gang. Nigga don't even be understanding, man. This shit crazy, gang, but hopefully my nigga make it through this shit, man. Cause this gonna hit hard. I ain't gonna lie, this gonna hit homies hard, cuz. Like, for real, for real. The whole card. Like, he really, nigga, damn, man. It's fucked up, man. But like I said, man, this life, cuz.
I'll be good.
Yeah, man. And then the other homie just lost his baby mama, nigga. Nigga, my little homie lost his baby mama, nigga. She got shot in the head at that 4th of July shit. Yeah, man. As I say, man, if you love somebody, man, let them know, man. You know?
It's like you lifing like a motherfucker, man.
If you love somebody, let them know, man. Because, listen, you never know. Alright, be here today, gone tomorrow. That fast.
One of my little cousins from he's from Avalon, he's from Fire Trade. He hit me the other day, was like, I just want to let you know I love you. You know, I'm like, I ain't talked to this nigga in years, bro. He said the same shit you just said. He was like, bro, life too short, nigga, not to let your people know. And I'm like, that shit wild. So you saying that like full circle? It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Shit niggas be dying, gang. You gotta get it together. All these snitching ass niggas surviving, gang.
That's gonna be pissing me off, bro.
Take them niggas, gang.
Be gone.
Take them niggas, gang. Keep the real niggas, man.
That's wild. Where's that KK at, man?
I don't know where KK. He might be at work. Oh yeah, Donnell Jones and Joe on Wednesday. Y'all ready for that? I mean Thursday. Thursday.
I was saying, yeah, so tomorrow.
No, yeah, today's Wednesday. Yeah.
Me and my homeboy was kind of debating earlier, bro. Who y'all think could have a versus against that name Keith Sweat? Like if somebody
They already did Keith Sweat, gang.
Keith Sweat, who did he go against?
I forgot who he went against, but he ended up doing songs he wrote and all type of shit. I forgot who he went up against.
He got classics too.
Yeah.
Donnell Jones just with that one album.
That one album, that's what I was saying. That one album, that's really all he got from me. But that one album is R&B royalty. I don't care what no one say. Like y'all niggas don't like that one.
But that one right there, though, nigga,
But Joe got hits. But Joe got hits though.
Joe got hits. I'm saying, but like, as in a collect, like, bro,
Listen,
play that one album directly.
listen. Joe got hits though. That all the things. I want to know, stutter. Don't want to be played no more. I want to be your man. What else I see on here? More than a woman walker. I don't know these or like that. He do got some hits though. I just gotta hear him. But you right, Donnell. Boy, listen. Like you said, he could do that one album.
That's like kind of like with the shit with Pretty Ricky and B2K. I was like, all them niggas gotta do is play Blue Stars straight through, and they gonna beat B2K. Like I knew that shit was gonna happen. I definitely knew that shit was gonna happen. Like B2K got some slaps, but them niggas ain't got like hits.
Man,
Like,
hey, I'm not ready for this new Snowfall. Y'all ready for this new Snowfall shit?
Only reason I watch that shit cause Buddy on there, bro. That's it. Other than that,
But they. I don't like how they, man. Now from the dope game to the rap game, I guess they shit clean up. They gonna get in there. Yeah, but I don't know, man. we
It
got
just look like Empire to me. Like nigga, like I don't know, man. I gotta see. It depends how this first season go, bro. The first couple episodes gonna let me know everything. Like I don't know, but I did say I am happy for my nigga Buddy.
Right?
You said what?
We gonna have like a record label or some shit in there.
Who?
They gonna be doing music.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
In the,
They finna, I guess, take their dope money and get into the rap game.
But I think it's like talking about like the beginning of like gangster rap, like West Coast gangster rap type shit. You know what I'm saying?
As if they funded it or something.
Yeah, you know. Like I'ma see, man.
It's not basically on the streets, right? This one's
I'm tired of the movie. I ain't gonna lie.
That makes sense because if you listen to something like Rick Ross, the original Rick Ross, he said he funded like the early part of West Coast hip hop, like the Alcoholics and a couple of other. The Alcoholics was hip hop. I thought they was R&B.
Alcoholics hip hop, man. What the fuck is you talking about, man?
It was what he said.
You don't know nothing about West Coast hip hop, bro. Stack, shut up, bro. Like, this nigga thought the Alcoholics was R&B, gang. If you don't like it, fuck. Nigga, the R&B group need to be called the Winos.
Exhibit was in the Alcoholics.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Boy, I ain't know that shit.
Man, go do your research, son. Stop, nigga.
The name Alcoholics, that sound like the Temptations, Alcoholics.
No, bro. First of all, it's one of the dopest rap groups to come out the West Coast, guys.
Never heard it.
Tash, I interviewed. Matter of fact, hey, hold on. Check this out, Southside. It would be no West Coast rap slander. Listen. I brought Tash on here, nigga. Go do y'all research. Hold on. Go do your research. I brought Tash on here, gang. We had a full room in this motherfucker. Nigga, come on, cuz. Been doing this shit, gang.
I'm gonna need y'all to learn about it, man.
Nah, I'm tied in with them niggas though. They cousin live out here too. He used to cut my kids here and shit. But that nigga Tash been 100. Tash always was 100.
That nigga Tash was so tough, man. That nigga can rap, bro.
Yeah, these niggas gotta go do. They swear they hip hop connoisseurs. Niggas don't know nothing about no Alcoholics. It's crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro.
The fuck is we talking about, man? Niggas don't know nothing about no hip hop.
I know some alcoholics right now on the block.
Southside, you don't count, bro. You from Atlanta, gang. Y'all hip hop is different, girl. Y'all hip hop don't even count. So y'all hip hop don't even fucking count, girl. Fuck yeah.
Diminish your contribution.
Nigga. Well, we gotta blame y'all for something, gang. Shit.
California niggas had to come get some heat from Atlanta niggas.
Ah, here we go. He can only be talking about YG. Who he talking about? Speak on it. Put a name on it, nigga. Who? Too Short? E40? Nigga, y'all stole our sound. Nigga, Zaytoven is from the Bay, nigga. And y'all niggas try to claim Zaytoven, nigga. And he from the Bay, nigga. Y'all want to be like us bad, nigga.
Y'all didn't want him, bro. He from Eastern I got love for Atlanta, but what were they at during the NWA era?
And check out like Too Short said, when nobody was fucking with Lil Jon, he took him up under his wing.
Exactly.
It's New York, LA,
It's Too Short.
He did say that.
Never give it
Never gonna say that. Niggas always gonna say
Short was not
Who Dana was listening to fucking Lil Jon before he even made that song with Too Short?
Hey, man, we still on Clubhouse. Y'all know I'm high. I appreciate everybody that came rock with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up, get some more. Please give this a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in the comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Stay tuned for more Rockstar Reacts, Rockstar Report, and more nasty work. Live series right here on Smut Free TV, man. Hey, y'all know where we at. If you want to join the conversation, come on Clubhouse, Smut Free TV in the hallway. We still gonna be on there all night, chopping it up. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for more coverage of this Keefe D trial, more witnesses, you know what I'm saying, testimonies. Lil Durk trial start this week as well. We gonna get on that as well. So stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Salute.
Thank you.